The voice of street fighting is back. The whisper in your girl's ear. The yearning in your baby mama's bed sheets.
This corner.
I'm taller. You taller than me, aren't you?
I'm 6'3". 6'3", 200 pounds right now.
Yeah, I'm only 6 foot, so you got 3 inches of height on me. I'm probably longer than you by 3 inches, so it evens out.
Boom! Defeated.
The reigning champ, 619.
Hey, can I ask a question now, Wero?
Absolutely, sir. Fuck
How
you.
good, real line, how good did it feel to beat the dog shit out of the Canadians?
We are back, culeros. Woo, doggy nephew.
What's up, man? What's going on? Can you hear me?
What's up, nephew?
What are you eating?
Oranges, you know what I mean?
No, I don't. Haven't eaten oranges since I was like a kid. Probably should though. Probably wouldn't hurt anything. Oh,
Hey, dude, I look skinnier, huh? I feel like I lost weight from the last podcast.
No. Nah. You stay fat as shit. But you gonna look Wade right in the eyes and tell him you 210 pounds, bro, on that bullshit.
I'm 210 every day since high school.
Sure. So, yeah, man. We have a season finale on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the last one we're gonna do, probably honestly till after the holidays, around that time. We don't have a date yet, but we'll let everybody know. Yeah, we gonna jump into it though. We got a few guests. We got Hell on Wheels today. We got Punches, the Maniac, potentially Scorpio. I think he was on, but I don't know if he's gonna make it. We'll keep you posted. But yeah, so to start off with, I'm gonna chop it up with everybody about the mixer this past weekend.
Yeah, tell us, you went back to Virginia. Did you not?
Yeah. Bro, yeah, I did. And you know what I was thinking about when I was cruising the fuck around there? It's like it was what, October 6th we were all out there?
Yeah.
And I was, 2 weeks from that? So it's almost exactly a year since I'd been out there with everybody.
It's coming up, 1 year anniversary.
Yep, 1 year anniversary. Yeah, it was, I'm going to be honest with you, man. It was super cool. And I didn't, it was a mixer. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't have a whole bunch of expectations for it. You know what I mean? But it was, man, it was so much fucking fun, bro. It was probably, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 people out there. What's up, Sunshine? Money Mail. Zed. Sam K. Yeah, it was super fucking cool, man. It really, really was. So, first of all, I land and I hit up King Madness. And, man, I love me some King Madness. That dude he's one of the coolest motherfuckers on the planet, bro.
He picked you up, right?
So, kind of. So what happened was I had what the fuck's it called? Sorry, I've been drinking already. A rental car. So I had a rental car and I got my rental car, but we was in Dallas or DC area, Washington DC area, and there's a fuck ton of traffic. So without traffic, man, this was only 20 minutes from me, but it took me an hour and 15 to get to him. And yeah, he did. He said you was soft, bro. Soft.
Wait, Face called me soft?
Soft. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
He didn't call you soft. He didn't call you soft. We fucking with you. Calm down. He getting in his fucking feelings already. Yeah. So we stopped. I hit up King Madness and he's working and everything, but he jumps off work, and then we jump in the car and we cruise around. We had to go pick some stuff up. So I'm cruising around with him, and he rolls a blunt, and we start smoking, and I was drinking a little bit, and I'm telling you, King Madness got me faded, bro. I was chilling in the car, staring at the sky and shit. He had me higher than giraffe balls, homie. It was fucking awesome. I was fucking.
Yeah, in case you guys don't know, Wero can't hang. Wero can't get cross-faded. He'll tap out.
that's a wrap. I mean, I can, but I can't. Like, I just sit there. I'm done. Like the Wero that you know
need that
and
third
love.
one. You need that third one to pick you back up. You know, bring you back to life.
Fucking
you know?
meth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Meth is normally does it for me. That's where it's at. What's up, Hitman?
Yeah.
So
That crazy
cruising around with King Madness, right? End up going back to the Airbnb after that. Just pass the fuck out. The next day, wake up. Now the event doesn't start till noon, but Face has a pre-match there, a beef fight. You know, and I thought Face was retired and shit, but apparently he's still accepting beef fights, bro. He's still whooping people's asses over beef. So I get there and chop it up with him a little bit, and everybody else there. Him, Money Mel was there, Omar was there, like Bestaban, Hell on Wheels, everybody, like the whole inner neutral corner crew. Wolverine was there, so everybody, we're all chopping it up and hanging out. And the guy didn't show. Like, Face's opponent just didn't fucking show. And
that's crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but when he was like an hour late, I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna fucking be here. And he didn't. He didn't show up. But I mean, honestly, I talked to Face about it, and it's a blessing that the dude didn't show up, because the guy that he was describing is like super timid, and he fights like this. He's all fucking scared and shit whenever he's in the ring, and I'm like,
Probably best he didn't show.
yeah, like you don't want to be a bully, man. You know, because no matter what you do, like you have to blatantly make it very, very clear that you're just toying with him.
Was his name Sean Bennett?
Oh, yeah, it looks like his name was Sean Bennett. But, yeah, no, I don't know him. I've never met him. But, yeah, this, it was a whole fucking thing. So, yeah, we get there. But, let me kick back real quick. So, the night before, like, I'm getting faded with King Madness. I'm absolutely blitzed. And he just goes, bro, you should do a fight, wheelchair fight with Hell on Wheels. And I was like, what? Is he going to be there? And he texted Hell on Wheels, and Hell on Wheels says he wasn't going to be there. And he was like, damn, I had an opponent for you. And he's like, who? And when he told him, he goes, you know what? I'll see what I can do. So Hell on Wheels made it happen, man. He got there. That was the most fucking fun I've ever had. Like, those wheelchair matches are so much fun because there's no moving. And if you guys know me, you know I don't like moving because that requires cardio. And, that's not my jam. But sitting in that goddamn chair, you would think doesn't require a lot, but it does. Fuck, it was so exhausting. It really was. So I'm just sitting there, and he's all bobbing and weaving and like boxing and shit, and I'm just taking punches because I don't have any head movement to begin with because I'm not a boxer. And then on top of that, I'm strapped to this wheelchair, so I don't know what the fuck to do. And it was super fun. He caught me quite a few times. He got me in the nose a little bit. I had a little bruised nose. But yeah, you just sit there, just sock 'em,
who was holding your chair? Who was holding your chair?
I do not remember.
Oh.
I do not. I don't remember who was holding his chair either. So I have drank probably a gallon of fucking straight liquor over the weekend. So I don't remember fuck all. Oh yeah, my legs, my calf got drilled into the back of the chair, and I can't pivot, you know what I mean? And like when I hit, I like to pivot a little bit. So instead, I just threw my arm back and loaded my punches that way and banged my fucking elbows on that chair like 2 or 3 times. Oh, there it goes. Lil Mac was holding the chair. Okay.
Little Mac, Little Mac was holding your chair.
Yeah. Lil Mac, man. He had an absolute banger of a fight too. He really did.
He had a real fight, right? Little Mac had a real fight?
He had a title fight.
Nice.
Yeah, he had a legit title fight. And it was, like I said, I had some of the most fun at that event that I've had at any event. Afterwards, we played football. It was a good time. And then I ended up, King Madness and I were supposed to go over Wolverine's house and watch the fight. And it ended up just pretty much being me because King Madness got there, but he was fucking faded, and he didn't stand.
So it's you and Wolverine watching the Canelo fight?
Me and Wolverine, his family actually was there. His daughter was there, and a friend of the family's was there.
Nice.
Yeah, it was super dope, man. It was real chill, but I had like a 2-hour drive back. So before I went there, I stopped at the strip club to see some titties. And I didn't realize that was like a completely nude strip club. So, like, she got on stage, got completely naked. I was like, oh, fuck. And yeah, that got me because we don't have a lot of that around here. Ours is just topless. So I was hanging out there for a couple hours and got super faded, and then went over to Wolverines, and then after that went back to the strip club. Ended up going back to the strip club because it was a 2-hour drive. So by the time I got back, I was wide the fuck awake. So I was like, fuck it, I'll jump in there again. And then I ended up staying there until like 3:30 in the morning, and then driving back to the Airbnb. It was fun though. It was super fun. It was a fucking great time. Yeah, we I mean, I sent you guys a bunch of messages. I tried to send some videos out and shit like that so everybody could see what was going on and chop it up and shit. It was pretty cool. It was dope. Yeah, that's about it.
Hey, did Showtime show up?
No, I did not see Showtime. I know Sunshine said she booked like fucking 40, 50 people to be out there, but it was like 20 of us that showed up.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a lot of people dropped out on Instagram and sign-ups. A lot of no-shows.
Yeah, a lot of people no-showed. A lot. But honestly, I think that made it better, man. It really was a very close-knit group. I met quite a few dudes that were kind of fresh, their first fights. You know what I mean? There was 2 guys that had never fought before jumped in there. And then this one dude, his name is Playboy. Puerto Rican dude, big old Puerto Rican dude, like 220, 230.
Yeah, that's a good fight. Got posted already. It's a really good fight.
Yeah, I saw that. He jumped in there with Besteban, and I've never seen Besteban have to work before. He's always just been kind of toying with people, you know what I mean? But he had to work. Like, he almost got caught a couple times. Like, homie was, his name's Playboy. He was nice. He was really nice. And then I saw Money Mel put in work, bro. I saw Money Mel put in work on my nuts. That was some of the most impressive shit I've ever seen. Bro. Like, Mel got in there, did 3 rounds. Swear to you, on my life, didn't sweat. He wasn't sweating. Like, he didn't break a sweat for 3 rounds. Zaytoven was drenched head to toe. But Money Mel, like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but I was staring at him. There was no sweat. I don't know if he just doesn't sweat, but it was hot as fuck out there.
Some people don't sweat. Some people don't have a lot of salt in their diet, and they don't sweat.
Yeah, nah, I honestly don't know what it was, but I just remember thinking how impressive it was. But I mean, I was a little buzzed by that time anyway, so maybe it's just me. Yeah, it was a good time. Yep. So yeah. Speaking of my match, we got Hell on Wheels in the house, and we're gonna throw him in here right now. But if you know Hell on Wheels, he got about 2 minutes, and we're gonna have to mute him so we can get some words back in, bro. Because you know how he does. So here he comes, bro.
What's up, fellas? How y'all living today?
What's up, big dog? How you doing?
Oh man, same old stuff, different day, man. You know what I mean? Living it up out here in West Virginia with them world famous strip clubs.
Oh, bro. It was hella fun though. The second time I hit it, that bitch was packed though. Like there was probably 120 people in there.
It's stay wheelchair ride season around this motherfucker, fellas. It's stay wheelchair ride season. Holler at your boy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Wheels, I appreciate the work in there, big dog. Bro,
yeah, man.
Much fucking fun.
To you there, big guy. I appreciate it. Winchester, Virginia is probably the only place in America you shouldn't land and say you want to fight a guy in a wheelchair because Hell on Wheels is going to show up. But real talk, man, I'm glad that you did that. A lot of guys get a chance to do that, and they kind of see how difficult that it is from a stamina standpoint and for some different things, and it's always a good time. I'm really, really interested to hear your thoughts. I jumped into the podcast a little late when you 2 fine gentlemen were speaking about it.
Yeah. Oh, so, man, here's my thoughts on it. Like, just real talk. It's hard as fuck. All of us are used to standing around and using our legs and bouncing around and moving. And when you get strapped down in that chair and you realize that you have this, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. And then watching you move, because I just kind of ducked. That's all I could really do. You know what I mean? That's all I could really do because I don't have head movement to begin with. And you were all over the place, bro. You was hard as fuck to hit. Even just right in front of me. It was tough. It was fun though. It was so much fucking fun.
And I greatly appreciate you saying that because people don't understand how hard I work on my defense and my head movement to be able to be as clean in that small of a space. The other thing that Matt Crawford, Big Smiles, has said, you got to give me somebody my own size. When I get in there against Gorilla or Big Smiles, man, I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when I get to them my own size, there's definitely
what
something,
do you weigh? What do you
something
weigh?
I can do.
Wheels, what do you weigh?
So my roll around weight is 160. But I like to get trimmed down to about 155, so I got that 4-pack going on, you know what I mean? The chicks dig it.
Yeah, real talk from the waist up, you probably 210, 215.
That's what
you have a fucking thick build, bro. I seen this motherfucker's arms, he was like, boop. I was like, God damn, how am I gonna get past those? Yeah, he thick though. He really is a lot thicker than you think.
So, guys, I want y'all to tune in on October 1st. We got another wheelchair athlete coming to the yard. So this will be my third wheelchair fight. This gentleman does some wheelchair track and field, and he's a power lifter, bro. He makes me look small. And he told me he weighs 180. And so I'm giving about 30 lbs. But I'm really excited for our third ever adaptive boxing match, as they call it. So, I really, really appreciate that gentleman coming down, man. I look forward to throwing hands. I look forward to them seeing first wheelchair guy, not just hell on wheels fighting you guys with your fancy working legs and shit.
Yeah. Hey, Coyote, let me answer this question for you, big homie. Yes, they are as effective. So he hit me in the body a couple clean shots. I checked a few of them with my elbows, but there was one or two he legitimately slipped in there and cracked me, and they are absolutely as effective as, standing up body shots. Real talk. And I've only had one person hit me with a body shot to where I really, really knew it. I was like, fuck, I don't want that to happen again. And that was, 10, 12 years ago. But I felt them. I definitely felt them. I knew when you were hitting me in the body for sure. They were effective. Absolutely.
I appreciate that. I work very hard with the youngsters that I work with at my local gym on attacking the body. So I'm so glad to hear you talk about that on camera.
Yeah.
Hey, does Wero hit hard? Did Wero catch you clean?
He caught me with one return straight. He caught me dead in the nose with it, and I shook my head at him let's go. Hell on Wheels likes to get in those type of exchanges. When you've seen some of the Hell on Wheels challenges where I drop my hands and shake my head, those kind of exchanges, except for with Lord Bestaban, I won't do that. It's about the only person. Because I feel like my arms are stronger than yours, so let's trade. Because I feel like I'll win that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
but no, he cracked me. Answer your question. He cracked me one good time.
Did I? I don't remember that. I'm dead. When I tell you I have my head down like this because I didn't know what to do with it, and I was watching his chest, and when it moved, I just tried to pop him into just where I thought his head might be. I didn't even. There's not much I could see or do right there, but it was so much fucking fun though.
And real talk, Six, when him balling up like that, absolutely messed with me. It messed with me because he's such a long guy, and he
has really long arms. Why do he have long ass arms?
Here at range. And he tried to come inside on me. I'm like, what are you doing? So that didn't make any sense. And it took away my body shot to the solar plexus. He completely took that away. Because I was going to try to eat at his ribs at least once or twice, with a straight shot. But he took that away from me. So, that's to his credit.
Yeah, I feel overall like pure boxing skill set wise, he absolutely landed way more on me than I landed on him. You had the IQ. You pick your shots. You weren't just head hunting and stuff like that. And you were working your way around my whole body, testing the defense, seeing what you could get through. And I know we had a couple flurry exchanges. There's a couple times you just wah 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 wah. And there's a few times I did the same to you, and that shit was fun.
Man, it was. And I deal with that a lot in training, and I don't think people understand how far Hell on Wheels has come as an athlete in the last 2.5 years while being on Street Beefs. Losing 100 pounds was cool, but you go and watch my first matchup against Mr. Mud that went viral 20 million people, and then you go and watch Hell on Wheels versus Little Mac. That's going to post, dude. That was an absolute banger. Hell on Wheels versus Little Mac. If you don't watch that, you're missing out. But I think you can really see my improvement and that I've worked really hard in the gym. And that's really what I'm trying to showcase with these adaptive boxing matches that we're trying to put on at Street Beefs.
And shout out to Lil Mac, man. That dude is cool as fuck. Like, he was there too. We had a blast just hanging out and everything. He's a real cool guy.
And he was a phenomenal corner man, by the way. Phenomenal corner man. I couldn't have asked for much better, man.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Yep. Yeah, it was absolutely one of the most fun I've had in almost any sport I've ever done. So we talked about something while we're out there. Do you want to break it down for the people?
So, I mean, real talk, Hell on Wheels has been talking to Alex for a minute about wanting to come out to Streetbeefs Westcoast.
Fuck yeah.
It's a big thing for me. Now, I want to come out there and I want to find another wheelchair athlete that wants to fight Hell on Wheels. I want wheelchair dude versus wheelchair dude for a couple reasons. I want to see wheelchair boxing come to Streetbeefs Westcoast. Okay?
Yep.
I also want to prove that Hell on Wheels is the best wheelchair boxer on the planet. Hands down. So it mixes those things. The other piece to it, man, like we touched on, the military is near and dear to my heart through my family and such. I know there's some combat veterans that, may not be what they once were, but could throw some hands and get involved and find that competitive spirit again in wheelchair boxing. So I'd like to see that. So that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. We're looking at Hell on Wheels coming to light up the West Coast in March, man. How you guys feel about that emotionally?
Emotionally, we love that shit.
I love that shit.
So, as far as that goes, guys, here's what we need. We do need a little bit of financial help getting Hell on Wheels out here because, as you can imagine, it costs a little bit more for him to get out here than most everybody else. So, hit that subscribe button, but also hit the super chat button and anything you guys, super chat and anything you can help donate. Anything will go to help getting Hell on Wheels out here in March. If you're watching and you want some of those 2-year anniversary shirts, hit me in the DMs. We'll get those out to you as well. Yeah, everything helps. Like if we can get him out here, we got a whole slew of dudes that'll fight with him.
Hell on Wheels, you have a choice. You can either fight at the Hot Box in Vegas, or you can fight at the.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
My bad. You could fight. You could fight at the Smoke Ranch in Vegas or the Hot Box in Arizona. Yeah, choices out here.
So, bro, I've never been to Vegas, and that just sounds. Hell on Wheels in Vegas. That just sounds like a motherfucker. Let's just be honest.
Go with Vegas.
Yeah,
absolutely go with Vegas.
Yeah. If you've never been to Vegas, go with Vegas. It's
real talk, man. Like I've been to Tennessee one time and a bunch of small towns in West Virginia.
Yeah, man. Fuck Arizona. You know what I mean?
Not a well-traveled fella, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Vegas is absolutely better than Arizona. If you come out to Arizona, I'll put some strippers on your face. But if you go to Vegas, we'll put some hookers on your face. There's a difference.
So hey, guys,
we'll put a lot of things on your face.
Hey, speaking of Hell on Wheels going somewhere, I hadn't talked to Sunshine about this yet, but I'm going to give y'all a little something. So there's a gentleman in Nova Scotia. His name is Brandon Leslie. Yeah, it's Canada. He's challenged Hell on Wheels to a wheelchair man matchup out there on April the 1st.
Yeah.
So if there are any of our business partners that watch this show, man, Hell on Wheels has got the widest back in America, and he'd love to put your T-shirt on. It's going to cost me a few dollars to go out there, but that is all about one thing, and that's proving that Hell on Wheels is the best wheelchair boxer in the world. And if that means I got to go to Canada to do it, so be it. You feel me? Somebody's got to do it. Might as well be me.
That's a start. That's proving you're the best wheelchair boxer in North America, at least, right?
Hey, man, I like the way you think, man. Start. Power of positivity, I dig it.
Yeah. That's just geography, my man. Yeah.
I'm from West Virginia. Don't use such big words, brother.
Yep. I know. We discussed that when I was out there. So, bro, hey, y'all, some of the funniest shit I've ever seen is when they started talking about the football. Helen Wills is like, I'm in. My 40-yard dash ain't what it used to be, but I'm in.
You know, like, look, 619, I would have went pro, man, but they were really hating on my 40 time. You feel me? I could have went pro. They gotta give me a shot, man.
Uh-oh. Money Mel, what about me, man? I thought I was the best.
Man, so
Bro,
I think Money Mill is itching for the next Hell on Wheels challenge. I think he's itching for that.
I think he is.
So we're gonna have to work that out. Hell on Wheels is not a fan of the cold weather. I went out and did Street Beefs OG yards for an entire year. I showed up to every event. You get hit in the face when it's 4 degrees outside. That hits different.
Yeah. And when you in that wheelchair, you get hit in the face. There is no escaping that shit.
Man, even with the most elite
dead serious.
You're getting touched.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I've got 18 fights, including that one, and I got punched more cleanly in that fight than I have in all 18 before that. You are just, it's just, if you're not throwing, you getting hit, period.
Well,
like,
you
if
also
you cover, you getting tagged. It's nuts.
You also have to understand, sir, so when I'm sitting at my car, I text my trainer, Keenan Williams, shout out Challenge Deception, and it's a mixer, man, so it's a 1 minute round. So the only instruction I got from my coaching staff was stay busy. Stay busy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean?
Yep. You did, and you did. He stayed real busy. I do remember you shelling up a couple times because you got a little tired there. You was breathing a little heavy. You got a little tired of throwing and staying busy. And that's when I try to take advantage of it.
I mean, I probably threw 100 punches, man. I mean, I'm not
He did, bro. He threw so many goddamn punches. Absolutely.
I mean, you got to breathe, man. You got to breathe.
Yeah, at least 20% of those punches were landing clean, too. Like, super clean.
Yeah, and Hell on Wheels can't wait to take on Money Mill. Real talk, we sparred it up at Neutral Corner Boxing. Shout out to those guys for having me. The other week, man, I got like 17 straight rounds. It was good work. Me and Money Mills was touching it up. He seems to think his little pitter patter's gonna stop me. So tell him, come on with it. You feel me?
Woo! Hey, so question: why does Hell on Wheels refer to Hell on Wheels in the third person? That's what
man, cause Mike, all right, let's get it. So I am two different people. Literally, you can turn the camera on and I can become Hell on Wheels just like that. You saw it at the event yourself, right? Hell on Wheels is entirely different than Brandon. Brandon is his own entity, and Hell on Wheels is his own entity. I'm like the craziest special kid ever, man. I microwave red crayons and shit. Y'all don't even understand.
I microwave red crayons. That's fucking funny. Bro, hey, you know what?
Like, I'm a different kind of guy, man. But what I've learned, and I guess why in my head, I've started to create Hell on Wheels as his own different thing. Because Hell on Wheels is funny, man. I want to do sit-down comedy, like, because I'm really good at it. So that's really what I want to do.
Did you just say sit-down comedy?
I did, because I'm really good at it. And I've never fucking lost that musical test.
Oh, that's
either.
fucking funny.
Stop hating.
Bro, it's a sit-down comedy. Hey, I'm not hating, bro. That shit's just funny as fuck.
I know, man. Real talk. And I haven't even gotten into your mom.
You ain't even started yet, bro. You ain't even started your set yet, and you funny as shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I love doing that. So that 30 seconds that Streetbeefs puts that camera on me, I love it. I come out and I just be me. The other thing that I dig about it, and I wanted to touch on it, because me and Esteban touched on it. You guys that don't understand the wheelchair boxing and the Street Beefs and the Hell on Wheels, look, man, when it first dropped, when I fought Mr. Mudd, 20 million people called me a crippled. They said some kind of South Park joke, yada, yada, yada. Imagine being somebody that is in a protected class and the whole world used a slang term to describe you. You wouldn't like it. But I got through it, and I kept fighting, and I kept working. And Street Beefs never censored me. They were like, bro, you want to tell these cats that 2 of your legs don't work? The third one does. Do it, baby. Let's get it. They never censored me. They've never told me not to say this.
Speaking of that third leg working, did your kids ever tell you why they don't like me? They was mad dogging me the whole time, bro. The whole time.
Listen, the first event they went to, the only person they talked to was their Uncle Keenan, man. My kids are the exact opposite of me. They are their mother through and through. When it comes to people, they got to know you for like 6 months before they want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
They was mad dogging the shit at me. Finally, I just walked up and was like, hey, I'm Wero. I was like, your dad beat me up today. And then she was like, the youngest one was all, and then just walked away. I was like, cool, dope.
So, man, here's what's been legit, though. They did the same thing at the last event when people tried to talk to them. Then I get home, and I'm eating dinner with them, and they're like, Dad, this person said this about you when you was fighting. This person said this. Dad, this person, when he hit you like this.
Oh, so they snitching?
So, no, listen, but they watch the fight. So the whole day, they hide in the car. And as soon as I get in the ring, they come and watch the fight. So at least they're watching the fight, man. That's a big breakthrough for me. So, like,
yeah, it is.
I'm so excited to have my daughters there to see what I'm doing. I like ridiculously excited about it.
It was cool. Yeah. Did they watch our fight?
They did.
They did. Nice. Okay.
So they said somebody kept standing in front of them. I was like, well, y'all got to tell them that you're Hell on Wheels' kid, and they'll probably let you stand right there.
Right.
You know
Honestly,
what I mean?
there was like 8 people around the cage. They could have just stepped to the right like 2 inches.
So imagine that during the COVID event, though. So go and look at those Street Beefs OGR COVID events, man. When they had the Hell on Wheels fights and 200 people are surrounding you, bro, there is no better fight than that, man. Oh, my goodness, man. You got that many people right on top of you yelling, screaming. It's the best feeling
I've never had 200 people on top of me, but I had a dream about it once.
I was going to hit him with the ask your mom, but I'm going to leave that for later, man. I'm going to leave it for later.
My mom? Or 619's mom. 619.
Oh, your mom.
My mom?
Hey, let's not argue over moms. Hell on Wheels is equal opportunity, man. Let's not argue.
Yeah, Wero's drunk already. I've been sipping on this Ciroc, man. This shit hits fucking hard. I didn't know that shit hit that hard. It's mango.
Hey, there's Sunshine. She's alive. There she is.
Good. Sunshine, we talk to Sunshine every day, man. We love Sunshine. Sunshine's so amazing.
That she is, man. In the heyday of the Hell on Wheels challenge, she had me booked like 6 months out. Like, just people already lined up to scrap. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
And now that you cleared out the East Coast, you got the whole West Coast to fight. Like, I'll bet my fucking nuts that you got 20 people right now in this chat that wanna just sit down and do it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, and I feel like that's great, man. Y'all gotta understand that's a show of respect. Like that people want to put themselves in my situation and that they respect me enough as an athlete to take it seriously. That's just mad love and respect. Thank you guys. I greatly appreciate it. Bro,
Midoriya, Devin, come on, man. I done drank all that Four Loko. You know what?
Yeah, he's doing Ciroc and Four Loko.
Man, y'all know alcohol breaks down protein, right?
There, is that better? Sunshine will be my wife if it weren't for circumstances. Oh, the circumstances that she doesn't want to marry you? There's that. Yeah.
Man,
so hello, Will. My man,
besides... You start talking shit. You let me know. I got you.
Hey, besides that Nova Scotia fight, what's next, homie? Where you going? What you doing?
So, man, like I said, October 1st, that gentleman's coming to the Street Beefs yard here in a week and a half. Hell on Wheels has got that going on. That's really his big thing. I got to wait and see what's going on with Arthur Brown and Challenge Accepted for their next professional fight. Shout out to those guys. AB 1-0 coming off the weekend. Challenge Accepted fell to 0-2, man, but he'll get up off the snide. I know that kid. That's a tough son of a bitch.
You said Challenge Accepted?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he is pretty tough. That's a tough dude.
Yeah, he's real tough, man. Shout out to my dude, man. That's my guy. That's my legs. I don't normally go a lot of places without him. He's literally my personal security. It's
Bro, I'm not going to lie. When I first got to the event and you kept saying my legs aren't here, I kept laughing because I thought you were making jokes, bro. You were talking about him.
Yeah, everybody look, and sometimes
I didn't realize what you were talking about.
Sometimes I refer to him as my black guy, but like we were down somewhere in West Virginia and somebody got offended by that. We almost had to fight outside of a bar. I was like, bro, I wasn't talking to you. That wasn't racist. Like, that's my black guy right there. You see him? Like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Get out of my way. I wasn't saying
bro,
like,
hey, real talk right here. King Madness. Pussy is absolutely his poison, bro. Absolutely his poison. Bro, his one vice is busting nuts. Making babies. We ain't mad at it.
Man, shout out to King Madness for lining that up for us too. Shout out to that guy. That's a good dude. I've been training with that guy for a minute. That's a good dude.
Bro, hey, real talk. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna put King Madness on blast like that. Hey, Madness, answer me this.
How you think I don't know who Wero is? Though? I know who he is. He's like, Wero from the West Coast in this show.
I know. He started texting you who I was, and you're like, bitch, I know who he is.
Man, but shout out to him. Now, Sunshine's in the comments. She's pro. She don't even ask me if I want to fight. She just tells me, like, sends me the little date thing, and I show up. There's not even a discussion on whether I want to do it or not. So that's always wonderful. But shout out, man. That was a fun time, man. It was just an absolute fun time.
Hey, Madness, I won't put you on blast right now.
Yeah, please don't put him on blast. Yeah.
Nah, there was a conversation we had I was about to talk about, but now I'm thinking I'm probably not.
Well, now you're just teasing us, man. Is that the kind of guy you are?
It is. It is when it happens to be.
G-string, that's it, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, King Matt is the homie, man. I can't do him like that. Because I honestly, we didn't discuss beforehand if I could talk about this publicly, so I'm not going to. Yeah, he good though. Yep, but yeah, man. Yeah, good times. Whew,
I have a question.
Okay, thank you. Fuck.
I got a question. So, Hell on Wheels, then King Madness, and then Money Mel. How many guys on the East Coast did you say you're the best, bro? I mean, how many East Coast dudes did you blow while you were there? You know what I mean? I mean, oh my God, Scarface, blah, blah. Oh my God, Estella, blah, blah. I mean, how many dudes did you blow?
Are you talking about me?
Let's go.
Me?
Honestly, you, bro.
Yeah, all of them.
I wish I could have been there just to watch you.
Hey, Wero, you do got to be my witness of one thing from Saturday. You got to be my witness of one thing, man. Scarface owes me a fight.
He does. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I heard a couple people say that you and Scarface are supposed to go and fight, but I didn't hear Scarface say it. So if he said it, then yes, he owes you a fight.
Come on now.
No. If he said it, then absolutely he owes you a fight. But if he didn't say it, then he didn't. Did he say it?
Man, I know he said it, but I for one, I'm just trying to bust.
Then he owes you a fight.
For that guy.
Yeah,
but
he owes you a fight.
I would like to mix it up with him. No doubt. Like Sunshine's always asking me, like, Brandon, who would you like to mix it up with, man? So I can try and get you some matches.
Bro,
and stuff.
you come out here on the West Coast. You better have your cardio because we got like probably 8-12 fights for you, bro.
Man, I gotta save a little energy for wheelchair rides. Tinder's gotta be lit out there. Come
Tinder's lit as fuck.
Man, shoot.
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, in the real, man.
If King Madness, I seen that.
And it's your life's mission to fight Hell on Wheels when it comes to the West Coast. Drop it down there. I've never ran from anybody. No one's ever accused me of running. So it is what it is.
You said nobody's ever accused me of running. Bro. Like, 619, do you realize how fucking funny that is? He said nobody's ever accused me of running.
Listen, I already told y'all.
I'm laughing because I feel fucked.
I already told y'all.
You're supposed to laugh. That's the point,
man.
Yes,
but that standing up shit is
culturally
biased. My people are sitting the fuck down, man. I'm telling you, Chris Rock, I'm coming for his money, man. I'm telling you. Because nobody would have bitch slapped me like that on stage. Woo! Woo! I mean, real talk, guys. If Hell on Wheels is on stage and you try to, bitch slap me like old boy did, I'm going to tell you, somebody's going to peel you like an onion.
Peel you like an onion. I like it.
But nah,
he about to fluff your goddamn pillow for you.
I just talk shit because I just love talking shit. It's like my thing.
Hey, Jimmy Fit, real talk, bro. Do it. It's fucking fun, man. It's the most fun. You get tagged.
Jimmy Fit is all about the clout and the views. You know what I mean? Sign him up.
Jimmy Fit is one of the most polarizing individuals in Streetbeefs Westcoast. Face to face, he's one of the most genuine, dopest dudes. On the internet, he's a whole different story, bro. He's nuts. He's cool as fuck.
I want to see
Jimmy
Fit
you
in
guys should do
wheelchair.
it.
You know, some tidy whities soaking wet. Let's do it, Jimmy. 2 million views, baby. You know?
Yeah.
So,
No, real- hey.
Jimmy. So here
Full
it is.
disclosure, he gonna fight you with his dick out though.
So here it is.
Jimmy gonna have his dick out.
Here it is,
You know what I
right?
mean?
Hey, man,
Get him down. You heard?
Hello Wheels will whip his big red cock out all over fucking Vegas, baby.
Big red
Understand
cock.
that? I ain't afraid of shit. Jimmy, my man, Hello Wheels has got you. But our number one goal is to find a wheelchair athlete. So if that means me taking on 2 fights in a day, so be it. That is what it is. But again,
That's who you fighting right there. Fuck that.
Out there, you're watching the podcast. Hit these guys up. They can get you in contact with me. We can get a match set up.
So
That's
you
the fight
made
right there. Stand
mention.
up. Jimmy Fit.
Yeah. No. You made mention to me. That's who you want to fight. That's Alex right there. Bushido Zed. That's Alex. That's who you told me while we were
Yes,
there.
sir.
You want to fight if we can't find
Yes,
a
sir.
wheelchair
I said
athlete
that.
for you. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah.
So I mean,
I
like,
love it.
I'm hip with it. I have said that. He said that, and understand that comes out of mutual respect. Any of the shit talking I do towards you guys, it is out of mutual respect. They got no beef nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna be real blunt right now. When we was sitting there, we close. Like when we fighting, when you fight Hell on Wheels, you need a knee, bro. You right there. Now, when you were Wero and you're fighting Hell on Wheels, you like this because you don't know what to do. So I'm staring at this man's dick for 3 fucking rounds, bro. And guess what he's wearing? Gray sweatpants. It's gray sweatpants season for Hell on Wheels, bro.
It's always
Fucking
And that motherfucker was like,
dick
boop.
print. That dick
And I
print just looking at you. Huh?
Swear to you, I'm literally sitting there like, why am I staring at this dude's dick right now?
You're just
Like I could
drooling,
not.
Huh?
No. But like I kept like trying to look at his chest, but that motherfucker kept flopping all over the place. I was like, what in the? He really loves this shit. He really loves this shit.
I got a better one than that, man, but I'd have to ask Challenge Accepted if I can tell the Apple Blossom story to people.
You can. Tell the Apple Blossom story. Challenge Accepted is your best friend. You are good. Go for it. Tell it.
Listen, so Apple Blossom is a rather big festival that we have around here. It happens in Winchester. They hadn't had it in about 2 years because of COVID and such. So this was my first year coming to Apple Blossom as Hell on Wheels. I didn't know what to expect. Literally, I roll out, let me correct myself. I roll out of my nephew's apartment, and this guy's like, hey, man, are you the dude from the internet? And I'm like, yeah, man, what's up? I'm Hell on Wheels. And he proceeds to tell me a story about how he broke somebody's jaw at the Tough Man competition that Keenan Williams won, that I was there that afternoon. And that was just how I started my day. Then we walked down the road, and people are like, hey, man, that's the guy from the internet. That's the guy from the internet. And I'm like, holy shit, this is weird. So one of my guys runs out of my medication, I'll call it. Man, he just happens to mention to him that I'm the guy from the internet, and this guy brings me medication. I was like, what the hell? This is pretty awesome. So they want to go to the bar. The bar's got a line all the way around it. I'm just sitting in a line. Dude comes out to me. I don't know if I'm at him. Gives me a fist bump. He's like, what's up, Champ? How you living tonight? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? And he comes back out 5 minutes later. She's, Champ, we got a table inside for you. I was like, oh, shit. That's what's up. So we're in the bar. And this girl, she keeps picking at me. And I was like, listen, sweetheart. She's probably 20-something. I was like, listen, sweetheart. I'm probably not the guy you want to keep touching.
You about to catch his dick, bitch.
Right. And she was like, you'll be just fine. And she grabbed a hold of me. I was like, sweetheart, we're about to take a walk. She's like, what you mean? And I just hollered at my nephew.
Did you say
like,
walk, though? Did you say walk?
Listen, I can't walk. Nope.
Okay.
But listen, my nephew throws me the apartment keys. I roll in my wheelchair a mile back to my nephew with this girl. Challenge Accepted sits at the window or at the door the entire time. Sits at the door the entire time. He was like, I thought you was done at one point, and then I started hearing, you wasn't done. I was like, no, sir. But that's why that's my guy. When he makes sure that you can get as messed up as you want at Apple Blossom and you take something to somebody else's house, you get home safe. That's why that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
Who else does that for a dude, man?
Nobody. That's a good friend right there. A good
the
friend
bestest guy,
is a
man.
lookout when you smashing pussy.
That's the bestest guy, man.
Yeah,
And
hell
then
yeah.
like when she left, he made sure she was going wherever she was going. I was like, that's the bestest guy, man.
Bro, so challenge accepted is your butler?
Like, man, he's like my guy, man. I mean, he's like my guy.
Because I mean, like Tony Stark, Batman, they all got butlers that like to help their bitches out the door. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, dude.
Is he your Alfred or what?
He's your Alfred.
A 250-pound fat kid to hell on wheels, man. You know what I mean? The guy is my freaking dude, man. I don't know what to tell you. When I make it big, it's going to be like my personal security. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think Space Monkey should be your personal security. I would love to see that Space Monkey just follow you around all day.
I fight better than Space Monkey, though. Come on, man.
Oh!
That's right, Space Monkey. I ain't seen you in a long time.
Hey, how many Street Beefs fights have you had?
Man, it's Sunshine. Correct me if you want to. I think it's 20 plus.
God damn. Like, bro, hey, one thing I found out, those East Coast fighters got fucking resumes, bro. Like, half of them got easily double digits, and a lot of them have 20, 30 fights, man. It's nuts. Like, a lot of them, like, I know Money Mel's up there in the 20s.
Well, I mean, again, you got to go back to those. You got to go back to the COVID days of Street Beefs, man, where nobody else had any fights going on, man. Guys were coming and getting work in the yard, bud.
Yeah. Like, I mean, man, it's, whew. I only got 10.
Some of them cats were taking multiple matchups because we were having 60 fights. So you get there at 8 o'clock in the morning, you could fight at 9 and have another fight at 5 o'clock in the evening because the event took all day.
Hey, and the car lights. Y'all be pulling cars up and just shining the lights in the cage, bro.
Look, man, Hell on Wheels was almost like always the last fight. And I always dig it. I always digged it.
We was the first fight. I remember Face walked up. He's like, "Are you cool being the first fight?" Hell yeah! I'm trying to get drunk. Fuck
well,
this.
look. When I was strapping in, right? Face is like, "Yo, B, my opponent pulled out." He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna jump in that chair as soon as he's done." He was like, "No break for you. You good?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm good." Face know full well Hell on Wheels goes 6 straight rounds, ain't no problem. So like at first, I was ready to finish the mixer match with you and immediately go to him. He was being very smart and making sure my right arm might have been a little tired by the time we mixed it up. I was smart on Face's
Solid,
part.
yeah, very smart. Make
you know what I mean?
Make him fight Wero before you get in there with him. Like,
right,
I'm not gonna lie, my right arm was fucked because I reached back and smashed on that goddamn wheelchair so fucking hard. My elbow's sore today. Like, I was lifting this morning.
I throw my stuff like this. I throw it from the chest so that don't happen.
I normally do, man. I normally do, but I like to pivot because that's where the power comes from. Look, I was trying to get a little bit of power, so at least so you knew I was there.
I get this bruise on my rib from the back of my chair every time I do it. Every time I do it, I get
the back of my calf. The back of my calf got one too. Like I was having
you were talking.
Yeah, my
about
girl
that.
massaged. Yeah, my girl massaged me last night. She got to the calves. I was like, "Hold up, baby, don't do that. Don't do that."
So hey, let me ask you this, man, because it's something I'm curious about, right? So I know that I got
it's about 6 inches.
Right? I got the advantage being in the sports chair because I can roll a little bit, but I can even roll with a regular chair. I'm in a regular chair right now. I know how to roll. You know, thanks, Coach Dolman. I appreciate you. I know how to roll. But were you able to plant your feet and use your feet to generate any power? Let me ask you that.
Nope.
No. Okay.
No.
Fair.
But in full disclosure, I didn't try. So that wasn't something I tried to do, is plant feet. But honestly, sitting right here, right now, you really can't. So even if I'd have tried, most likely I wouldn't have been able to.
And again, this is why Hell on Wheels wants wheelchair guy versus wheelchair guy. Because I don't want there to be if Hell on Wheels didn't do this, it'd be this. Like, you know what I mean? I want wheelchair guy versus wheelchair guy. The reason there's not a wheelchair guy champ is because like the only wheelchair guy is this guy. You can't have a division with just one guy. That's just one guy.
No, but you can have a champ still, and you the champ.
But just one guy playing with himself.
It don't matter, bro.
On YouTube, they get mad.
One guy with 20 fucking fights, 20 plus fights. Come on, you still the champ, bro. It's not like you sitting there just being a champ, not having fights. Yeah.
But listen, man, for the 6 months that I was quiet, people thought I was quiet. Number one, like I stayed in contact with a lot of people, but I was emailing these people from Canada, Mexico, the UK, these quote unquote professional adaptive boxing. And I was like, hey, yo, I'm Hell on Wheels from Street Beefs. You know, if you're in the wheelchair boxing game, you know who the fuck I am. Let's not act like you don't. Right? And I heard back from Mexico. They're like, yeah, man, we'll set you something up. A month later, hey, man, we haven't heard from you. A month later, hey, man, we haven't heard from you. UK, I'm going to tell you straight what they had to say. They was like, bud, our stuff is still in its infancy, man. Which to me means they don't have nobody. There's nobody on the skill level, or they don't want me out there. And then Canada, where supposedly the best wheelchair boxer like of all time lives, they don't even do that stuff.
I hear that's West Virginia, actually.
I mean, listen, bro. Listen, bro. In West Virginia, man, we'll fight you over our cousins, and we ain't got all our teeth. We a different fucking breed.
Hey, he not lying, bro. There was some teeth missing at that fucking strip club.
All right, right there, baby. I got mines.
Real talk. I got mines.
But like, look, listen. Some of them teeth falling out wasn't from accidents. Some of them ladies, man, I don't know where you went, but it wasn't from accidents.
Nah, Lust Gentlemen's Club. Just if anybody wants to swing through, it's actually super fun, man.
Bro,
I love that. Shout out to Lust Gentlemen's Club. They did take care of me.
Going, bro. You should have told me that's where you was going. You could have dropped.
I said the strip club in West Virginia. Like you could have just showed the fuck up. Drop them kids off with somebody and show up.
I'm not that dad, man. It kills me when I used to have to like have a fight, and if I gave my kids up for the Saturday for the fight, I had to give them up for the whole weekend because their mother had to make plans, man, and she had to have a life, and I fully understand that. So now that I don't have to do that, man, yes, I would have loved to have taken you to that strip club and be able to be like, hey, you see those two ladies right there? They personally know Hell on Wheels has got cardio, and you would have had a great time. You would have had a great time.
Bro, like, I love my kids too, but I will drop them shits off at a sitter to go see some titties. Come on, man. I'll bring my girl with me. Let's do this.
Man, it's really hard balancing being Hell on Wheels and dad of a 15-year-old and a 10-year-old, man. It ain't easy.
Especially the way them kids be mad dogging. Those girls be hating everybody, bro. I've seen them too, just mad dogging everybody.
Man, and then my littlest one, she got into a school altercation. And
a school altercation?
Well, a young boy tried to put his hands on her, and he caught 4 straight to the chest. I don't know who would have caught her 4 straight to the chest or where she would have heard such things. But if a young man tries to put his hands on a young lady, he deserved 4 straight to the chest.
Absolutely.
Very true. But my daughter won't fight. She won't come to the boxing gym and train. You thought you got Mad Dog. Look, I got this homegirl at Winchester Boxing. I call her Sparkles. She's like Miss Personality, but I call her Sparkles. She went up to Maddie and she said, Maddie, would you like to join our exercise group? Maddie growled at her. I mean, like growled at her like a dog went, Arr. I was like, Maddie, you can't be growling at people in life. Like, that's not something you can do.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But that's what the kid do, so at least she didn't growl at you, bro.
I mean, she wasn't far from it, homie. She was not far from it. Like, I literally was like, hey, I'm Wero, and she goes, just stared at me. I was like, okay, cool. I fuck with it.
Man, and listen, Maddie's going to be built like my mom, and my mom's a big lady, like Amazon type of lady. Maddie's, man, if Maddie gets a little bit of that Hell on Wheels nasty in her, man, I'm telling you, look out.
Bro, that shit, I don't know if I can say those words. My mom will beat the shit out of me.
Man, I appreciate you, old boy. Absolutely. Oh, and my man, you asked earlier in the comments what's my favorite shot to go for. Man, if you've watched any of my fights, you already know that answer. Okay, that right hand to the body. That's where I like to go. I'll tell you right now. Old boys watching that's going to fight me on the first, man, I'm going to hit you in the body. And then I'm going to hit you there again. And then you're going to know I'm going to hit you there, and I'm going to hit you there again. You chop down the tree, man.
Can confirm. Can confirm. Motherfucker will hit you right in the fucking body.
Coyote also want to know, what do you do for cardio?
So, man, what I do for cardio is I never ask Mike Doman what to work on because it's always cardio. I climb stairs to get to the gym, 2 flights of stairs. I do several sessions on the skier. Y'all know what a skier is?
No.
So I have that as part of cardio. I have my bag rounds that I do for cardio. I have 619's mother that I use for cardio. You know what I mean? Man, cardio is very important. When you're in the pocket and you have to keep striking, it's not only about cardio, it's about strike stamina. So people talk about my cardio, but it's really not my cardio. It's strike stamina. If I was in a UFC game, my strike stamina would be 99.
Which isn't that just cardio?
Well, I don't know, man. To me, I feel like muscle endurance and cardio is different.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I train
you're not
them
wrong.
differently.
Okay. I see what you're talking about. I fuck with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, like, if you were to consistently sit there and throw, and we were doing 2-minute rounds, you would have built up a lot of lactic acid in your shoulder that you probably weren't used to building up.
Nah, just this. A lot of that.
Right.
That's all. Yeah.
So you got to condition yourself for that. The skier, that's pulling in them shoulders for several minutes at a time.
Yeah, just getting it. Yep, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
So that's a big thing. And then just a lot of bag work, man. You can't do enough bag work.
No. You definitely can't. Like, bag work is my shit. Used to be, anyway. It's not anymore. I've done bag work in a long time.
I mean, the bag don't hit back, but the only way to be any good at throwing a punch is to throw it 10,000 times, man. It's the only way to be any good at it.
And hard. Like, focus mitts are for precision, accuracy, and speed. You know what I mean? And bag work is for honing your power.
I'll agree with that. I haven't been getting a lot of mitt work lately. Coach Dolman, I ain't been getting a lot of mitt work lately. So, you know, I'm looking to get my speed together because, like I said, that matchup on October 1st, that's a bigger boy. I'm really going in anticipating that I'm going to have to use my speed advantage because I may not want to just sit there and trade.
I mean, Coyote, I wouldn't say none. My girl can attest that I do some cardio. But
man, now he's just trying to take my line. Next, he's going to try to take my parking. Shit.
No, I got a handicap parking pass. I'll pull right in that motherfucker, bro. Boop, pull right in that bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Look, man, I'll turn my special kid swag up to 1,000. Don't fuck with me.
There she is right there. That's my girl right there. Can confirm. Gots the cardio.
I just want to know if you ever been for a wheelchair ride, man. You don't know nothing till you've had your own special kid, bro. You don't know nothing.
Hey, love, you ever been for a wheelchair ride? Ask her.
I just did.
Yeah, she a grown-ass woman. Yeah.
Wheelchair rides are a lot of fun. Y'all got to look at that from a strategic standpoint. And I mean, being serious. Look at that from a strategic standpoint. You got a lady on your lap, so you have everything that you need right there readily available. It's like having a well-put-together cheese plate for a football game. You know what I mean?
Yep, I do know what you mean.
It's a good time. It's a good time. And, man, with these new wheelchairs, man, weight ain't even a concern. Some of these shits got shocks.
They do. Bro, you with girls where you need shocks on a wheelchair, homie? Come on, bro.
Man, listen. Sometimes, Coach Dolman has said that the larger ladies count as strength training. And strength training is very, very viable to success, man. You got strength training.
So, hey, there was a question earlier. Did you answer that question from Cody? What you do for road work?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, so for y'all want to be for real on that, man? I
Did
should
we?
let Corey,
Yeah, for
I
real,
should
for
let
real.
Oh, he did.
Corey, I should let Corey tell you this, but I'll tell you it. So no, I literally do road work. If y'all ever watch me go live on Facebook, I go for walks around the block with my daughter. Well, that block is exactly 1 mile. I do 2 laps, which is 2 miles. The reason that I started doing that, Corey Wallace used to get on Facebook and try to put his chest out talking about he run 2 miles a day. So I was like, hey, Corey, fuck you. I can wheel 2 miles a day. You know what I'm saying? And not fuck you in a bad way. Corey, no, that means like fuck you as in whatever he can do, I can do better kind of fuck you.
Right.
But that's me, right? So like, if I can wheel my happy ass 2 miles, that's pretty legit.
That's solid. I mean, 2 miles. If you can wheel 2 miles, like I said, man, you got big ass arms, so you obviously putting in some work. Yeah.
Man, you sure it ain't the steroids, man? I've been asked like 30 times if I'm on juice. You sure it ain't steroids?
Wait, they asked you if you're on juice?
Oh yeah, man. It's been speculated throughout the wheelchair boxing community that I'm on juice.
I'm sorry. Did you say wheelchair boxing community? Like,
yeah.
How many wheelchair boxers are there?
It's like 3
I've
of them.
only
They
ever-
got a set of tube socks and they alternate jacking off, buddy. It's like 3 of them.
Yeah, I feel that.
Nah, man, dude, it's been a lot of hard work to go from 250 pounds down to 155, man. It's been a lot of hard work. I train 6 days out the week. People don't understand that. I train 6 days out the week.
What's your
That's a
nutrition
lot.
look like? Like,
What's
what's your
that?
nutrition look like? What are you eating?
Oh, like right now, my opponent's very lucky because my nutrition looks like gummy bears and bullshit. But on a good day, my nutrition's 1,900 calories, 150 grams of protein, very low carbohydrates, lean, mean machine.
I mean,
I don't take in much
that's
sugar.
solid. Yeah, that's solid.
Look, here's the thing, man. My pappy taught me a long time ago that, like, I wasn't going to be as good as people at stuff. So I had to, like, be able to work harder than them just to get to, like, the same spot. So I just learned real early in life, like, I had to be willing to do the shit nobody wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's,
I mean,
the nutrition people don't want to do that. The cardio people don't want to do that. Lifting people don't want to do that. But, like, I got to do it because I got to fight some, like, able-bodied leg-having motherfucker. So, like, I better be on my shit.
I'm going to be honest, it doesn't really help, man.
Well, I feel better about
Like,
that now, but then I feel bad.
Use of my legs.
Like, now I just
Did you
track
really
people in
go
the wheelchair,
almost
beating them up.
over 20 fucking fights not knowing that?
Like, no, because look, when we train in the gym, them guys don't strap nothing down. They sit on a box and they be turning their hips and standing up off the box and teeing off of irons. Okay? I get hit harder in the gym than I ever been hit in a fight, except for that time Grisby got me. Grisby spotted me. Shout out to Grisby. He spotted me one day. Like, bang. But I mean, I get the hell beat out of me in the gym, man, and them guys is using their feet. So I just assumed the rest of y'all fancy leg working, some bitches was doing the same.
No, not really. Like, I couldn't move anything. But my man, we got to call it. I got another segment to do. I appreciate you being on the show, homie. And more than anything in the world, I appreciate that work this weekend, bro. That shit was fucking amazing.
You guys will enjoy that upload this week, man. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad they let you intro before me, so you didn't have to follow the legend. That's tough to do, man. It's real tough.
My intro's the same all the time. I know. You have a good night.
Hey, thank you guys so much for having me, man. I look forward to seeing you guys in March. Thank you guys for trying to make this happen to me. Shout out to Heart in the Fight, man. Help these guys out so they can expand their platform. Appreciate it. Much love.
All right, homeboy. Have a good night. So, for a lot of people that don't know, we had a tournament at the Hot Box 2 weekends ago on the 10th. And we have No Love in the building. Here he is. No Love participated in this tournament. Yep. So,
what's up?
Yep, we got a few people on there. We're in the tournament. We want to chop it up about the tournament. It's called Heat Index 1. There will be a Heat Index 2 and 3 and 4 and blah, blah, blah. But no love, you look like you at the gym right now preparing.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on?
In the gym. What's up? What's
Yeah.
up?
Hey, don't give away anything on the video, but how do you feel about the tournament style and how it went about?
Oh, the tournament was real interesting. It forces you to fight a lot different if you're not right out the gate. It forces you to be right out the gate because you only got so much time to display what you need, and it's over.
Yeah, hey, for sure. Like when he says so much time, so here's the deal. So we signed guys up. There was originally 4 guys in each division, and a couple drops, couple fill-ins here and there, 1 fill-in. And what we needed to do was have a bracket to where we broke down. I'm so drunk right now. Fuck. Hold on. Let me start over. Goddamn, let me start over. So we had a bracket of fighters, and we all 2 and 2, and then fought, and then a 2 in the winner. And then next up, we're doing like a brackets of 8, and then potentially 16. But right now, it's a very secret tournament. We don't tell anybody about it. We don't want a whole bunch of people knowing about it, but we did have it this past weekend. We already dropped a promo, so a lot of people know about it. And we're going to drop the full video here, potentially, you know what, I don't even want to give a date, but it's going to be within the next week or so. We should see the video dropping. Another promo video here, a full trailer for the video, and then the video itself. So we had... I don't know if you guys know, but we had No Love, we had the Maniac, we had Tiny Tank in there, we had Zetro in there, we had Whiskey in there, which Whiskey is No Love's brother. So No Love, walk us through how that happened.
Yeah. So I think I was on my drive down to Arizona, and you guys were blowing up the chat, man. You guys were blowing up the chat. I peeked in there just real quick because I was driving, and I seen that. I think at that point, only one had dropped. And I knew I was flying my brother out for the event, obviously, and I know he's around the same weight, so I just shot it out there, the idea that he could fill in. I mean, he's not really a fighter, but he's related to me, so.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he did very, very well.
Yeah, I was surprised how well he did. He's a little bit older, so.
Yeah, Cody, he's got an older brother. Yeah, so honestly, without 619 here, if I take another shot, this whole episode's fucked. So let's not do that. I'm way too drunk for this shit right now. Yeah, so the video for that is dropping. It is in production right now. The first cut has been made available. We're going through the second time just to make sure everything's tuned up real properly. And then we should potentially drop it by this weekend. So you guys will be able to watch the whole video. Now, these tournaments, here's what we're doing for these tournaments, okay? It's called Heat Index. This one was Heat Index 1. There are 7 fighters that we had in the tournament. And the whole tournament's going to be on one video. So we drop it all at one time. And there's a few people have seen the rough cuts. Sunshine's one of them. So we're working on it. We're working on it. I have to get a couple opinions from people to make sure we're doing another one. We're doing it right. Let me see here. Yeah, there's going to be another tournament. Unfortunately, I can't tell you guys when it is or who's in it. So these work best when nobody knows about it, when we just open it up and drop them. That's when they're the best. So ideally, it'll be before the end of the year, but we don't know quite sure yet. I will keep you guys posted. Yeah. How do you like that tournament style? No Love. How did you like the tournament style? Was it harder?
I think for me specifically, because I like to progress as the rounds go on. I start to like get fired up and start going in the later rounds. So for me, it was a mission to like come out swinging, come out guns blazing right off the start. Because it's only, I think we did 3 minutes this event. And there's only 3 minutes to work. That's all you have. There's no rounds. There's no reps. There's no break. It's just 3 minutes of action.
Yeah, there was probably, honestly, almost every single person that did it said the 3 minutes was a little long because we all trained for 2 minutes. Yeah. So let's see, heavyweight tournament. Yeah, man, I can't tell you guys much around about what's going on. Yeah. Good night. It's one round. So how it works is everybody shows up. We draw from a cup who's fighting who. You fight. It's 1 round, 3 minutes is what it was, and then after that you advance to the next bracket. But in the future we're probably doing 2-minute rounds because the feedback I got from everybody was 3-minute rounds is a lot for us. And then the let's see, the number of participants is going to grow. Like the next event we're looking at doing 8 and 8, so 2 brackets, 8 each. I have not chosen the weights yet, but we're working on it. So I'll keep you guys posted. We will, when I scoop somebody up for the tournament, I'll hit you in the DMs. We try to keep everything as quiet as possible because we really enjoy that build up. Like that's super important to us, you know. But I want to say, No Love showed the fuck out for this tournament, man. Like he absolutely showed.
No Love won the tournament? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying No Love showed the fuck out for the tournament. Like he did his thing. He did what he did.
No
I'm
Love.
not saying he won. I'm not saying he didn't win. No Love. Don't give anything away. 619's gonna. Yeah.
No Love. How many times did you fight that day? No Love. Just curious.
Nope. Don't tell him.
Enough time
I'm
to
just
put a
kidding.
good film out.
You can tell him how many times you fought that day. It's all good.
How many times did I fight? Twice? I think I just fought twice.
Twice, yeah. He fought 2 times. Coyote. So here's the deal. Like if we do 8 in one bracket, that's potentially 5 to 6 fights that you got to do. If it's 3 minutes, that is a lot. Like people were dying after 3 minutes. If we do 2 minutes, I think that's more feasible. And if we're gonna do 16 in one bracket, we might do 1.5 minutes. Not sure. The cool thing about this is when everybody shows up, we can all just chop it up and figure out what we want to do. Like that's pretty much what we did. And so after this, the fights drop a week later or so. The behind the scenes will drop, so you guys can see how everything formulated.
Yo, so I missed it. You guys fought how many rounds? How many minutes? Huh? Can you hear me, Wero?
Oh, are you talking to me? I thought you were talking to him.
No, yeah. How many rounds? How many minutes was it?
It was 3 minutes. 1 round, 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, you kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, though, is this was only a 4-man bracket, so you got two fights tops. So that's why we chose 3 minutes, because it's the equivalent of 1 full fight. But in the future fights, if we have an 8-man bracket, then we'll fight, 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, something like that.
I like 3 rounds, 1 minute.
Tournament should be for the elite. I mean, to be honest with you, another thing that we're doing for the tournaments is to try to make it more all reward, no risk. Is when you fight in one of these tournaments, if you win the whole tournament, you get a win on your record. But if you don't win the whole tournament, nothing happens. Like if you win a couple fights and you lose, you don't get any losses on your record. If you jump in and you lose your first fight, you don't get any losses. So I think that's just an incentive to join these tournaments. I think it makes it more fun. A guy like Demaniac, which you guys saw the trailer. So Demaniac's in the trailer. He's 5-0 right now. He comes in a tournament. He has nothing to lose. He has everything to gain. Or even a guy that's 3-2. You could jump in there. You don't have to worry about losing a fight because it doesn't matter. If you win everything, you get a win. If you don't win everything, nothing happens. You just had fun.
That's fair.
Yeah. So ideally that's where we're sitting at. Let's see what comes. Yes. So that's the thing. Oh, and talking about that, the way we talk to these guys, as soon as we opened up, we let them know from the gate. There's two ways we were judging these fights. One, damage. Okay, if you cause damage to your opponent, you're winning. Number two, aggression. You have to be aggressive. You have to set the pace for the fight. The reason we do that is because it's only a couple minutes. Like, you don't have a lot of time, so you have to push the pace. If you're pushing the pace, or if you're causing damage, that's what's important.
Good question, Coyote.
What do you gain from a tournament win? Immediate shot, a belt, trophy, just a good fashion bragging right. So, okay. So, there are medals. So, the tournaments have medals that you win. The guys who won the tournaments in their divisions will get medals. I'm waiting on those right now. They're being manufactured. We'll see what happens with them. They're a couple months out, to be honest with you. But you get a medal that says you won a tournament, and you get a win on your record if you win it. So, like, let's say, somebody goes in 2-3, and they win the whole tournament. They're now 3-3. Yeah. Yeah, Blake,
I'll go for a belt.
So the thing is with the belts, it gets confusing because Streetbeefs West Coast has belts already. There's no point in doing belts when you already have belts. That situation is already under control. The medals, though, the medals are nice. They're 3-inch little medals with the Hotbox logo on them. They're pretty slick. Yes.
Is Nolo at Walmart right now?
I'm in the gym.
He's at Walmart. He's at the gym. Yeah.
I'm waiting for 619.
Coyote, was there anything, or not Coyote, no love. Was there anything about the tournament style that you weren't prepared for? Time frames, anything like that?
I think for me, it was just getting used to coming out quick and putting damage on quick. Because it was hard to definitely speed up and get the ball rolling and start putting damage on the opponents.
Yeah.
So I think just like I know, for instance, Coyote, who's in the chat, Coyote's somewhat of a slow starter. He starts to wear on people, and you can't do that. You can't do that. There's hardly any wearing on your opponents, or I'm hoping they gas out or anything. It's 2 minutes. Well, it will be 2 minutes. It's just whoever's most effective, whoever's going to be making the better shots, picking the better shots, more aggressive. Right from the gate, it's out there. Yeah.
Hey, Nola, did you feel bad having to fight Tank in the championship round?
What happened?
No, hey, that did happen. You stop it. 619. Fucking stop. He's such a turd. Hey, Coach, could a tournament winner hypothetically jump the line to get a shot? They were in 2 different divisions. Shot a champ because 3 fights in a day ain't easy. So that is going to be up to Tank and Alex. That has... Oh, let me keep that up there. That's going to be up to Tank and Bushido Zed. As far as we're concerned, the tournaments are sanctioned Streetbeefs West Coast events. Not sanctioned as in, commission sanctioned, but Streetbeefs West Coast sanctioned events. They count towards your record if you win it. But I don't know how much they count towards your standing in the group. So that will be something discussed. I mean, I
think that should skyrocket you straight to a title shot immediately.
I think just say shit that doesn't matter sometimes.
I think going out to the hot box, winning a tournament like that against some elite boxers or kickboxers that we got, automatically next title shot.
Yeah,
I think everybody.
Honestly, I don't see why it wouldn't. If you come out here and you fight a bunch of guys in that weight division, even if it's one round and you win all of that, then yes, you absolutely have to be considered. These are sanctioned Streetbeefs West Coast events. They're real fights that count in Streetbeefs West Coast. It's just we try to make it to where it's all reward and very little risk. So that being said, yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't count. Yeah. Hey, 619's for sure trying to get Wero to spill the beans. He's been trying for like a fucking week.
I mean,
think
I
he's
don't know
mad.
about you guys. But I can't wait to see No Love versus Tank championship round. Winner got that medal. That guy in the screen
Bro,
got
they're
the
in
medal.
two
Let's
different
fucking go.
divisions. Why are you not paying attention? They're in two different divisions. It's whatever though, bro. Hey, the full video should be releasing very soon. It's getting some final touches right now, and then it should be out.
Is this really at Walmart or at a gym? Is he on a stationary bike right now?
He is. It's definitely on stationary. Hey, look at
Are
him,
you
bro.
on a fucking Peloton? Are you in a Peloton right
Look
now?
at
We're getting my cardio up. That 3 minutes was
Yeah.
real long.
Can we put like a beach background on
Bro,
it? Make it look like he's running
hey,
on the
no
beach?
love. Tell me
What's
how
up,
long
what's
that
up?
3 minutes was, because a lot of people talked about how long 3 minutes is in there.
I mean, I spar for 3 minutes. I practice at 3 minutes regularly. And even for me, it was like, damn, I'm like, all right, is this shit over yet? All right, I've been hitting this guy. He's been hitting me for a while now.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you had two phenomenal
Such
fucking
an evil
fights.
fucking laugh.
Like,
Yeah,
phenomenal fights.
I was excited about those. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'll shoot you the link so you can watch the whole video right now.
Yeah,
After
I've seen
this.
all of them, including the winner. They're
Just-
fucking amazing fights.
Absolutely not. 619 hasn't seen shit because he can't keep his goddamn mouth shut. But no love,
You want the-
I'll send it.
You want
I'll
the
send it to you.
DL? Send me that DM if you want the DL. You heard?
No, I got you, famo. I got you.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
get back to my workout, guys. I got stuff to do.
All right, homeboy. Have a
I
good
gotta
night.
get working. For sure.
All right, later.
Well, there we just had the winner of the Heat Index 1, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? Champ shit only.
I don't know what 619
He
is
just
talking about.
won
You guys gotta
that.
watch
He
the
just
video.
won that Heat Index last week, and he's already on the fucking Peloton. You know what I mean? No days
Yeah,
off,
he's
baby.
getting his cardio in. Yeah, no days off. Yep. See, maybe. Who knows? We don't know yet. We don't know yet because the video hasn't dropped.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for those fights to drop. It's gonna look kind of nutty with just nobody around the cage, just the guys in there fighting pretty much, compared to the big event with just people everywhere all over that badass cage. I'm banned from calling it what I want to call it, guys. Wero told me I can never call what I want to call it. So
don't. Calm
yeah,
that
I
shit
guess.
down. Hey,
it
okay,
really
so
pisses them off.
619.
Uh-huh.
Let's chop it up, bro. Let's chop it up. You and
Let's
I.
chop it up real quick.
Yeah. Let's,
You guys got questions? You guys want to ask us anything?
No.
The whole wide world?
Yeah, you guys can ask questions what you want.
Yeah.
I got a question, bro.
Hell yeah.
Where do you see your career going? Like what's happening for 619 next year?
In Street Beefs or in life?
No, Street Beefs, because in
Or
life I know what you're
spiritually.
doing. It's just a
Nice.
fat nothing. But in just a huge fat nothing. When I say fat, I mean like literally fat. I mean, what are you doing next year in Street Beefs? Because let's be 100% honest. You're falling off a little bit, bro. What's going on?
You think I fell off a little bit?
A little bit, a touch. The 619 that we saw against Viking Warriors, not the 619 that we are used to seeing.
Just now, I was fucking
The
tired.
the last couple fights. What's going on? You didn't train for this. You didn't do fuck all for this. You just
I
showed
did it,
up.
man.
You widowed
You guys,
this fight.
yeah. That was my Wero performance against probably one of the top 3 boxers in Street Beefs as a whole. There's a lot going on, man. You know what I mean? If you guys follow my IG, you guys see I'm always out. I'm always with women. And women are my downfall.
Island Strong is
can't
not
say-
wrong, bro. I'm so fucking drunk right now. Here, I'm gonna hit
Here.
this.
Oh yeah, this boy's been drinking Ciroc mixed with 4 Locos, man. It's just wild.
Yeah, I'm a little fucking drunk.
But yeah, I'll never fight in August again. I completely regret that fight. Fuck.
I'm gonna nap the fuck out of my bed, and I know my girl's probably gonna want some dick, but I'm going to sleep. Fuck that. It's
Hell
a
yeah,
lot
dude.
of
Just
work.
go
It's a
straight to
lot
sleep.
of work, man. 7 minutes of fucking. Fuck, no, I can't do it, bro. Can't do it.
Those days are over for me. Where like I used to show out for like 30 minutes.
Bro, I used to show off, dude.
Show off,
bro. I'll
dude.
pick a bitch up and go down with her 6 feet in the air. And now I'm just like
69 standing up, walk around the pad, just fucking there on counters.
Yes. Like
that
hold on to my waist.
crazy shit. Yeah, those days are over.
This is my girl right here. Hey, the good thing about my girl is I dated her 15 years ago, so she saw the man I used to be.
Prime. She knows what you were. And
she knows what you could have been. Exactly.
Yeah. She knows the fraction of the man you used to be. Yeah.
A shadow of the man I used to be. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, in fact, she even mentioned it. She's like, 10 years ago, you'd have put me up against that wall. And I'm like, not anymore. Not anymore. So, hey, you didn't answer the question. What's going on with 619? Why is he lagging?
Why am I just eating and just going out and not training? Because life is good for 619 in San Diego, man. It's tough.
Are we gonna see a retirement post anytime soon?
Oh hell, that's too much fun, man. 3 rounds for 2 minutes is just too much fun. I want the heavyweight strap. I need to have 2 belts. I need to fight Golden Arms.
Okay, you say that, bro. Real talk. You say that.
Yes.
A year ago, you mentioned going for the heavyweight strap, but I haven't seen you fucking fight a heavyweight yet. In fact, you fought a goddamn whatever Viking Warrior is.
Because I took that fight because Coyote was already tied up with his fight with Big Daddy. We're not gonna give you Viking Warrior to embarrass us. You know what I mean? So he gets me. You know what I mean?
Probably. Yeah. That's,
If it wasn't for that, I probably would have fought DDP or Rhino at this last event. Because I really want to fight a heavyweight.
Multiple opportunities to fight heavyweights.
You know I'm always begging for heavyweights. When have I been told by Alex or Martin you're gonna fight this dude this month? Done. Set it up.
Hey, Scorpio, you gotta calm down, bro. Shinigami's gonna beat the shit out of you.
Well, Shinigami's not gonna beat him up because Shinigami can't even make the event. So you guys might see 619 versus Scorpio. My heavyweight debut, baby.
Yeah, we're supposed to have Domaniac on here, but for whatever reason, it's not working for him. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, it is not working. My bad, guys. We don't have Domaniac on.
That's true, Samke.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I do need a drop.
Did you say drop weight to be a middleweight? Bro, do you know how much? I can
easily be a middleweight.
That's 50 pounds, homie. That is 50 pounds. Wait. You weighed in at like 235 the other day.
Wait, who's our cruiserweight? Who's our cruiserweight champ? Do we have one? Like, who's our 185 champ?
185 champ? Oh, fuck, I don't know.
We don't have anybody from 185 to 200, right? See, that would be my shit right there.
Bro, you literally have to cut an entire leg off to make 185 right now.
Yeah, I took that shit, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, remember you said that Viking Warrior was going to beat me 3-0? Remember that, Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy says a lot. I like
Jimmy says a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to Scrapyard, though. That's on my bucket list. I want to fly in and fly out because everybody's told me there ain't shit to do, bro. So don't even book a hotel room or a car.
Yeah.
Just fly in and
so
fly
here's
out.
the deal.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it like Hitman. Fly in it and I'm out. Boom.
Yeah, I enjoyed going and sightseeing and bullshitting out there, but honestly, there's not much to do. There's no nightlife. Like, there ain't no bitches, there ain't no fucking bars and shit. Like, if you enjoy nature and shit, then yeah, it's dope to stay for a little bit. But other than that,
I'm good. I'm good.
But I did it. Like, make sure you say that night though, because I had a lot of fun doing the after party at Fire Chicken.
No, I'm flying in early and I'm gonna fly out around 7. I want to be back in San Diego Saturday night. I got no reason to kick it. Even Viking Warrior and his wife, he told me there ain't shit to do here, dog. There ain't shit to do here. You know, it ain't SoCal, it ain't Vegas. Just go home. I was like, all right, bet. So I'll be cheap. Round trip flight, maybe like $300, $250. I could fight Viking Warrior again or Scorpio up there. Somebody, I mean, I don't know who they would have for me. Maybe Real Lion comes back, for a super fight. That'll be nice.
I don't know who they would have.
Yeah, who would they have for me if I go up there? What? Viking Warrior rematch? 5 rounds out?
Nah, I mean, what's the point? Like, you didn't train.
Yeah, exactly. What's the point?
So you're not gonna care about the second one.
Exactly. Yeah, I already know I can't get hurt. You can't hurt me. So, yeah. Who would I fight up there? Fire Chicken? I don't know. Beat up Fire Chicken real quick. You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, I think he had you 2-1.
Absolutely not.
I think he tuned you up a little bit. 2-1. Yeah.
I mean, that was easily 3-0, but we'll give him 2-1. We'll give him 2-1.
No. It was 2-1. It was pretty clear 2-1. I gotta.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Dang, Jimmy, round trip was 177. But you're in Sacramento, so you're a lot closer. My shit will probably be like 250.
Hey, look at Scorpio. He said, y'all hug too much, bro.
Whoa. Don't say y'all hug too much. Viking Warrior hug too much. You know what I mean? Which was a great game plan.
You was hugging too.
Wait, well, I'm hugging because I'm being clinched. So I'm trying to push him off.
You stay hugging. That's your whole game plan. It's pretty much hugging.
I don't know. People are figuring it out. You stop the onslaught by just grabbing my arm. You hold the arm and you hold on.
Hey, just who just popped in the studio real quick?
The Maniac, but it still says device not connected.
We're trying
to get the Maniac out here, man.
Yeah, trying to get the Maniac going. He's supposed to show up. But
Hey, that's the match right there. Me and Jay got him boxing. If I go up there, that's a match right there.
Man, nah, not
that's
really.
A bad.
Jay got him as an MMA guy. Like, that's where his skill set lies. What's the point in boxing him?
Because that's the only other name up there, So take the fight. Jay got will fight anybody.
I think he's just worried that Viking Warrior will beat the shit out of you this time. Yeah. Who's that? She look a little thick. Who's that? Nah, pass. Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Yeah, hard pass. She all right.
Yeah, see, Jay Gotham has boxed. That'll be a good one. If we set it up, talk to Fire Chicken, be like, yo, I'm trying to go up there. DJ got him. Boxing. That'd be a cool. That's worth it. He got a name. He's a big name.
He said, "Tell her to learn how to spell her name and shit." Yeah. Hey, anybody can jump on a live right now that wants to. Anybody wants to be in.
Yeah, we're just talking shit.
This is a season finale. We just talking shit and bullshitting. We only had a couple people on scheduled for today. Looks like 2 of them didn't make it. Hell on Wheels was on, so I mean, you guys can chop it up. Come on, chop it up. Like, this is season finale. We won't be on again for a few months. It's gonna be like January and shit. So yeah, anybody who wants to be on, we should get a Shinny on to talk about all the shit we was talking in the group chat earlier. Fucking Shinny.
Some could say Jay fighting right now. Actually, you're right. I haven't seen him fight or talk about any fighting lately. I hit up our boy Fat Cameron up there. What's his name?
Who? Fat Cameron? There we go.
Yeah, Fat Cameron.
Beverly Hills Ninja. What's up, big dog?
What up, boys?
What's up, the man himself?
Yeah.
What up, boys? Nothing, just chilling.
What's up, the man himself?
Fucking high and drunk.
Are you watching it while you're on it? Because it's echoing.
Fuck yeah, dude. Check this shit out.
Bro, you gotta turn that shit off. It's echoing like a motherfucker.
Oh, I know.
This motherfucker watching himself. It's echoing bad, bro. You can't do that shit. Hey, I love the shirt. I love the shirt. Himself. Yeah, he watching himself, yeah.
Oh, hold on. I got YouTube going. Hold on.
Yeah, kill that shit, homie.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, that shit's killing. Right. Yeah, there you go.
So what's going on in Beverly Hills Ninja World?
Nothing, bro. I just fucking closed escrow on a brand new house in Trabuco Canyon. Mm-hmm. So I'm moving out here soon. Got a baby girl, so there's that. Been working and shit.
Congratulations.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I've been keeping busy, man.
Yeah.
But I want to go out to the hot box here in December for the fucking big ass event.
We are probably looking at March. A lot of the East
really?
Coast, yeah, a lot of the East Coast guys couldn't make it in December because it's the holidays. I mean, which is understandable. It was a terrible idea in the first part, on my part, picking December. But yeah, we're looking at March for the larger event. Yep.
That's cool. Hey, but I wanted to share something. I appreciate what you guys do, man. Your platform is great. Gives fighters an opportunity to talk about themselves. You guys have a great dynamic together. Great show. Appreciate what you guys do, man.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it, bro. That's the goal. Like, I have been asked recently where we see Streetbeefs Westcoast in 5 years, and where I see Streetbeefs Westcoast is marketing fighters. Like, I want us to market the guys who put in the work. You know what I mean? I don't think we're shooting for millions and millions of views. I think we're shooting for the camaraderie and the marketing of fighters. Like, we want to make everybody else a household name. Like, we want 619 to be a household name, Beverly Hills Ninja to be a household name. Like, people randomly seeing you in the street and going, "Oh, that's Beverly Hills Ninja. Or that's 619." Maybe not 619, but definitely Beverly Hills Ninja.
And you know what I appreciate about what you're saying is this gives like the everyday guy an opportunity to be greater than he thought he could be, and that's what I appreciate about Street Beefs. Because you have a lot of guys out there who have been in situations where, like, I grew up in the hood, I can't find a way out, and yet they come to our platform, and what happens? How many dudes got signed? Like, for example, out in the OG yard. And so I like what you're saying about, a lot of these men and women can become like, household names. And that's something that for a lot of people that normally in their life, they're never happened to them. And yet here you are being celebrated for just being a fighter, for being good at what you do.
Hey, Jimmy Fit, which part is bullshit? Because I don't remember saying anything that was bullshit to me.
Yeah, Jamie, what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah. Also, man, I'm looking at your default picture, bro. You been in the gym lately? You look like you ain't been lifting. You getting a little thin, homie.
That's an old ass picture of Jim. He's had that one.
Oh, it's old. Yeah. Okay. My bad. Jimmy just look a little thin. You know what I mean? Like, maybe eat something. Demaniac keep trying to pop in here, bro. But goddamn, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on with him, huh?
Well, I mean, I could dip if you guys are ready for the Maniac, man.
No. Yeah, we can have multiple guys on. Oh, here we go. Yep. Midoriya. Yes, sir. The fucking man himself.
I refuse to call you anything but mustache, sir.
No, hey, fuck you. Respect his goddamn pronouns, you piece of shit.
First of all, your body count is light, son. I'm moving up there, so you better watch what you say, bro. I'm about to pass you, bro.
Oh, shit.
Fake ass fucking chain, his sunglasses in the middle of the god, like in inside. Who wears sunglasses?
That $20 hat.
Fucking turd. Hey, that's just plastic, bro. I've touched it. It's plastic. It's plastic as fuck. It's not even like
this one is plastic. This one is for the show. The leather one is only for the concerts. You know what I mean?
Hold on. I'm gonna answer this. Yes, I'm still doing locked ins. We paused for a little bit. I had a whole schedule set, but with 925s passing, I paused for a little bit. Let everybody ease into that. I fired it back up. We had the last couple days. We'll be doing some next week. So stay tuned.
Wait, so how do you pronounce your new name, new person? Can you tell us how to say it correctly? You know what I mean?
Okay, it's Midoriya.
Midoriya. Hey, you know what?
So it starts
Midoriya.
So it starts with mid. So mid.
Yeah, because I'm mid. Shut the fuck up.
Mid.
Ugly.
Damn, bro, he's letting you have it, man. Shit.
I've been in a horrible mood this past week, like horrible. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not the same person, bro.
Yo, man, I like this Midoriya, bro. He don't fuck around.
Hey, dead serious. I'm a fan of Midoriya. I like the name. I like the name change.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, like if you
Midoriya sounds like a city in Game of Thrones. Like, is that where you got this from?
It sounds like a drink, bro,
That's
like a Midori sour and shit.
It's a pretty popular anime. It's called My Hero, and Midoriya is one of the protagonists in it.
Protagonist. Can you break down what a
huh?
protagonist is for us?
Yeah, bro.
What is
Like some motherfuckers
protagonist?
don't know big words like that. Protagonist,
Very,
antagonist.
very
come on now.
befuddling, these words.
I know
Cunnilingus.
you all know what protagonist means, especially you, Wero.
He's a fucking. He's the good guy. That's what it is.
Yes, he's
So,
the main good
all right.
hero of the story.
Here's what I want to know. Okay, so I dead serious. I like the name change. Okay, because Mustache was a whole different dude. Devin was going through some shit. Midoriya, is it Midoriya?
Yeah, Midoriya.
Okay, Midoriya.
It's like a butterfly, like hatching from its
yeah, exactly. Like he's fucking hatching. He's coming out of his cocoon. He's gonna bust nuts on everybody or whatever they do when they
Hold
come
on,
out.
whatever.
Whoa.
Can I play devil's advocate though?
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. So when Devin started telling us why he changed his name, right? He said it was because a lot of people used to mock him like with the name Mustache, right? So my argument was you took that name, turned it into something else to where instead of where people can mock you for it, you're now empowered by it. And my thing is most motherfuckers never get an opportunity to do that in life, to get something that makes them weak and become stronger by it. This is why for me, when you decided to change from Mustache, you gave up on something that a lot of dudes can't do. That's just me though.
That shit was deep as
Bro, he straight up did with his fight name. Oh no, fuck! I can't say that. I'm absolutely
What?
saying
Wait,
that.
no. What are
No,
you gonna? You've done that 3 times, bro. Just
Nope.
say it.
Nah, fuck it. Okay, what we got? Nope.
But
of course.
let me
so glad
let me answer what what Beverly Hills Ninja just said. Yeah, it was something like I turned it around a bit, but
Bro, fuck you, Free Smoke, but that shit's funny.
Yeah, dude. Why were you trying to fight that comment from saying up there, dude?
Bro, that's fucked up.
Shout out
Free
Jacob,
Smoke,
bro.
an asshole. Free Smoke, an asshole.
to summarize, I think it was just time for a change, bro. I feel like that name has been through a lot. I've had that name for 15 years, and I feel like I'm a different person now. I'm not like it's a common misconception that I'm trying to bury the old name. I mean, the name is what it is. It's gonna be on YouTube still and all that, but I think it's just a new chapter more than anything.
Thanks, Sam K.
feel
I
like you
appreciate you, homie.
I feel like you should shave off the mustache just to get all the way away from the mustache.
Real talk. Here's the thing, though. We're all allowed to reinvent ourselves. Like, that's what life is about. It's about learning from your past mistakes, or even if they weren't mistakes, just doing something different.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to do that.
Wero, if next week you say, hey, 619, I'm not Wero anymore. I'm Daenerys. I'm going to go there and dick slap you. You know what I mean?
Okay. This means I can never change my fucking name.
Yeah, you
bro,
fucked
so
up
I'm not
there.
doing it.
You did.
I didn't fuck up, bro. That shit is fucking gold. I love it. I'll never not be Wedo.
You're gonna be
my nickname. I've been Wedo for fucking years, bro. Every construction site I've ever worked on, it's been Wedo. So fuck it.
And Hoto too.
Yeah, but now it's Jefe. So suck it.
Oh, I like it.
You know these fools behind the walls were like, look, ese pinche
yeah.
Wero, bro.
Chihuelo, chivale verga, chiputo. So what would my anime name be if I were to be an anime character?
I think it's spelled C-U-N-T. Just cut.
No. Let's let the man himself. Who would I be in the anime world, huh?
Like a
I
specific character, or what would your name be?
Yeah. Both.
Both?
He would be someone from the Baki series, bro.
Maybe. I don't know. He's got like some Yu-Gi-Oh vibes to him. I can see this man pulling out a whole bunch of cards right now from his fucking hat. Doing shit like that. I don't know. I think you're in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe, bro.
Is that a cool universe?
No,
I said universal boxes and shit.
no, there's nothing cool about Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry. man.
No, that's not true. A lot of people like Yu-Gi-Oh. I know half of these people in
I'm
here.
gonna
like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Google. I'm gonna Google fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Midoriya, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't like
It's
Yu-Gi-Oh,
joke.
bro.
It's understandable. Understand. You shouldn't. It's
I
stupid.
fucking hate Yu-Gi-Oh. But some people like it.
Yeah, those people
Bro,
are stupid.
I'm gonna Google all these characters, dog.
No, you're not.
They
Nah,
better
you know
be
who
some
six-
alpha
nah,
big
you know who
dick
619
bastard.
would?
You know what I mean?
619 would be Yamcha. He would be Yamcha. Spot on.
Damn.
Spot on, Yamcha.
Don't Google that, bro. He just insulted you.
No, I didn't. No, I
You might have
didn't,
to
bro.
fight him.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Wait, what did you say? I'm gonna Google it right now. What's
No,
the
I
name?
Yamcha.
How do you spell that?
Yamcha.
He's googling right now.
Fucking
Why don't
Googling
your
it.
kids draw anime?
Why the fuck would he be that guy? That guy looks cool as fuck. He's not that guy. He's that. Pick somebody else.
That guy's not cool, bro. That guy's
Oh,
trash.
he
Nah,
looks cool.
he gets all the skonkas, bro. That's fucking 6
Oh, there you go.
right there.
That's
There
true.
you
He
go,
gets a
baby.
lot of
There you go.
skonkas. He's right.
He does get skonkas. Okay, fine. But, so let me just clear this
What
up.
you guys say, dude.
He's a douchebag, but he gets skonkas. Is that right?
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 619.
There's nothing like Wero saying skonkas, dude.
Yeah, he has to pronounce the
Skonkas.
full word.
Yeah.
Skonka.
Yeah.
The way he-
You seen the
when it- when
Boondocks?
it's-
White
the way
people
he
pronounce
uses
the
his mouth to
whole word like this. Yeah.
Fucking free smoke.
Who's Brock, dog?
Who the fuck is
he a
Brock?
savage?
It's a fucking character from Pokemon, dude.
I know he's not talking about Lesnar, right?
Nah, from Pokemon. He's a
Of course, he's
trainer.
gonna call me the
Oh,
Mexican
yeah.
Brock Lesnar, right? That's what he's calling me, right?
Brock, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, I just looked up at Brock, and bro, he's too skinny. Like if you throw another 800 pounds on him, he's 619.
The thing about Brock is he's thirsty as hell. I think that's the joke they're going for. Cause he
Oh,
gets
gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Brock,
that's
thirsty.
Yeah, 619, thirsty, bro. Thirsty.
Brock
Like he
Pokemon.
can smell pussy.
Yeah, he'll hit up the
Yeah.
retirement home for some pussy, bro. He don't
Exactly.
care.
He's gonna be the
Oh,
dude
this-
with a
this
prescription of Viagra at like 97 years old, but he doesn't use it.
Oh, this guy's a G. He's Takashi in Japan, huh?
Yeah.
That's very 619. This guy's a G.
Owned by,
That's dope.
owned by Nintendo. All right. Good looking lad.
Yeah, how can you even see the screen right now with those old people glasses? You know when old people get eye surgery? That's what they wear right there. Is those fucking
What, those
glasses?
big ass glasses?
These are for indoor. They're Gucci.
Uh-oh.
They're indoor.
Motherfucker. We finally
Oh,
got
there he
the
is.
motherfucking dude himself. Hey,
The
everybody quiet.
viral
The maniac.
sensation.
The maniac.
Finally.
Can you hear us?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
real talk. We pulled you on
Yeah.
to talk about the Heat Index tournament you just did. Without giving anything away, though, because we have not dropped the video, talk about it. Everybody knows you fought Tank. So, don't give away the ending, but talk about it.
Shit, I mean, I knocked some rust off of him for sure. Yeah.
You
I like that shit, dog.
I knocked some
That's it.
rust off him. He fucking
I
did,
knocked
though.
some rust
Goddamn.
off him. About 3
Man, that guy
years
woke
ago.
up though. That guy woke up.
Not gonna lie, both of y'all got woke up in that fight. Like,
Oh, yeah, nah.
if I could tell you guys, this was a fucking banger, start to finish. This was a goddamn banger.
Yeah, I got carried away with only 3 minutes, so it was a little adrenaline. It was an adrenaline dump kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd it go?
I
How
think
was 3
so.
minutes? Because you're one of the people that told me 3 minutes was a long fucking time in there.
Yeah, dude, it is. I mean, especially when you're like just throwing everything out there. It's a long time, dude. It felt like a whole fight in one. You know?
Yeah.
2 minutes is perfect. I think that's like what we conditioned for in a way.
Okay. I think that's where we're gonna run for now on. I did tell everybody for the first, the Heat Index 1 was a test run just to see how it ran. the next event is going to be, the weight classes are going to be close to those. We're going to try to bring back a couple of those guys, but they still have to make weight. It won't be those exact weights, but it'll be close. What did Free Smoke say? So now what happens when we go to match these fighters and they already fought in the heat index? I'm not sure what you mean, because the Maniac fought at your event, what, the weekend or 2 weekends before?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the Maniac fought at the anniversary, right?
Yeah, he fought the weekend, 2 weekends before he fought here. So, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Especially like when we have 8 guys in a division, you're looking at your fight once and you got 2 or 3 fights and you fight again. And Domaniac can back me up on this. We have all day. You have 15 fights. We do 15 fights in less than 2 hours on a normal event. You have 15 fights all day. You take as much time as you need. Like, there were fighters literally laying on the floor just chilling, waiting because they were taking a rest. It's not a big deal.
30 more minutes.
Yeah, exactly. 30 more minutes. Let me chill.
All right. The AC's nice in here.
Let's see. Since they already fought, it'll be an issue. So okay. So to talk about that, yes, it's not I understand what you're talking about, but it's not an issue. Because these tournaments are sanctioned events through Streetbeefs Westcoast. So, in case anybody doesn't understand what sanctioned events means, it means they're allowed. They're canon events for Streetbeefs Westcoast. They count. So, if you fight in a tournament match, and then you go fight in a full match, you're probably not going to match them up. Like, if we all know Tank and Demaniac fought, so that was in the promo. So if those 2 guys fight, they're probably not going to want to fight again at an event. You just match up with somebody
maybe
else.
they will.
Or maybe they will.
He's just mad you got to it first, Wero. That's what it is.
Oh, hold on a minute, bro. Say that again.
No, he's gonna
say that again.
No, because I meant no.
I'm just fucking. I'm just fucking. But yeah, no.
Man, Jimmy Fit got me chosen.
Say it.
Shout out Jimmy Fit. I said shout out Jimmy Fit. He got me chosen for 15 events. It was like a live pick.
Oh, that's dope. Good. That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to him right there. Yeah. He shouted me out. That's what's up, dude. Shout out to him. I've been wanting to see him too, bro. Where's he coming back?
Jimmy Fit, I don't know. I'll be reaching out to Jimmy Fit eventually. I'm not gonna lie, Jimmy Fit. Probably not this next event, but in an event, I'm gonna see if he can sign up for definitely a hotbox event. I don't know if it'll be a tournament event, but a hotbox event for sure. So, what you mean, Free Smoke? What do you mean? If you say that's not what you meant.
Yeah. I think I see what Free Smoke's saying though, because think about it. If they have an event the next month, and the Maniac and Tiny Tank, for example, let's use it as an example, are there, they're not going to want to fight because they already fought. You're taking away a potential fight. I think that's what Free Smoke is saying.
But how's that any different from any other event? I mean, if there was any other event, it's I don't.
There's really I don't see an issue because realistically speaking, we fight once a month. Like if you're gonna make an event, you're potentially not gonna make the next event. It's rare that guys do multiple events in a row. You know,
that's your E7. You know what I mean?
Yeah, E7 is he's an anomaly.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so to answer that question, the tournament events, especially Demaniac, correct me if I'm wrong, but if we break it down to 2 minutes, maybe even potentially a minute or a minute and a half, we might do that. Like if we have an 8-man bracket, you potentially have to do 6 fights. We might do a 1 minute round. I think if you fight that month, you can fight the next month. You know what I mean? What do you think, D?
Not Free Smoke. According to what to what Wero said, they do count.
What do you mean?
Well, in his comment, Free Smoke that said that these hit index don't count towards anyone's records.
Oh yeah, he's extremely mistaken. He literally could not be more wrong.
No, I know. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah, as far as if you win the event. So if you win the whole event in your bracket, in your weight division, so let's say the Maniac won 190 to 200 pound division, then he gets to add a win on his record. And that counts. But if he doesn't, if he wins 2 matches and then doesn't win anymore and he's out of the bracket, then nothing happens.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, like I tried to make these events all reward, no risk. The risk is what a normal fight is. You get caught. It is what it is. That's a risk that we all take as far as fighting. But as far as your record goes, you have no risk at these tournaments. At the Heated X tournaments, are you to be able to win an event and it counts to your record and that's it. Yeah, Tiny Tank told me otherwise. It said none of them count. Yeah, so none of them count unless you win the whole thing, and that's it. If you win the whole thing, if you win everything in your bracket, then you do get a win on your record, and it does count. So, like, hypothetically speaking, let's say Demaniac won the whole tournament in his division, then instead of he starts at 5-0, he ends up at 6-0. Even if he fought 3 times that day, he's 6-0. Does that make sense? Perfect. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
Like nobody said anything.
It was just a lot between Free Smoke's paragraphs and your explanation.
Yeah.
So
I'm just trying to.
So if you
avoid
guys could
controversy.
do me a huge favor and ignore most of what Free Smoke is saying because it's not accurate at all.
Oh, that's
so
gonna
you only
make
get the
him
wins
mad. You're
if
just-
you win. I don't care. If you only get the wins if you win the tournament, correct. Yes, if you win the tournament, you get the wins. If you don't win the tournament, nothing happens. You don't collect any losses. You don't collect any wins. Period. That is it.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, like I said, it's all reward, no risk as far as your record goes. So it helps. Like you can jump in, you can sign up for a tournament. Like let's say you're an up and coming fighter, and I'm going off of what, let's see, branch leader Tiny Tank said. Yeah, I understand, but maybe he explained it improperly. That's all. That's
If
just,
Tank's on here, he can clear it up. I saw him on there earlier. I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah. No. I just cleared it up. Like if you win the whole thing, you get a win. If you don't win the whole thing, nothing happens. Like I cleared it up. Like I've already. Yeah, that's what happens. I've made like Tank, Alex, and I have all sat down and decided that's the best route. That's the best course of action right there. So that's what happens. Yeah.
That's
No.
the final verdict.
Yeah. Tank may have explained it wrong. It is what it is. Or maybe you heard it wrong. Who knows? But what I'm saying though is if you win the whole thing in your division, you get a win. If you don't, then nothing happens. You just had fun for a day. So like I said, this first one was a test run. Yeah, this first one was a test run. The next one, we're going to start bringing out a few different options. We're going to have people on the grill, all kinds of shit. It's going to be fun. Yeah, like you can ask the Maniac. Like, did you go? You didn't go to the after party, did you?
Nah, bro,
Yeah,
I
you were
didn't.
at that
I had to pick up my son and shit.
Yeah,
I got
Tank was at
kids,
the
bro.
after
I can't
party.
always party.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
It sucks though because I missed out on some big shit, bro. I would love to be there, you know.
Not gonna lie, you did. Like we all sat down and we played poker. It was dope as fuck.
Yeah, no, I missed out, but there'll be another time.
Yes, there will be a heavyweight tournament. Absolutely, I will be having a heavyweight tournament easily.
We have a cage. Jimmy Fett
Bro,
in Vegas.
My son's just brought me fucking chocolate. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, have you not been seeing the new videos, bro? We got a cage now.
Yeah, man. We got
Badass cage at the smoke ranch,
Yeah, it's
Jimmy.
a slick cage, bro. It's a slick cage. It's got shade and everything, man. It's really nice.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Golden Arms for helping build that, man. Like he went out there and got some guys, and he built it out. So props to him.
Yeah. We saw him out there. That was really cool. Yep.
Yeah, he did a great job, bro. It looked amazing.
The after party that who was it, Island Strong was talking about was amazing. You couldn't walk through that fucking hotel room and see anything.
That
the
shit was
marijuana smoke was so fucking thick. It was
like
amazing.
80 people in this hotel suite, just madness going on.
Smoking and drinking and having a blast. It was
that
fucking
party gave me
awesome.
anxiety.
Smoking, drinking.
It legitimately was dope as shit. Yeah, and then on a like to juxtapose that after party to the one that we had for the Heat Index one is 8-9 of us, and we just sat around a table and drank and had fun and played poker, which I don't know what it is about Streetbeefs West Coast, but it doesn't matter how many people are there, we find a way to have a good time, and I really enjoy that. I really like that about you guys. So Midoriya, what's going on in your world, man? Who are you fighting? What's going on? Because I saw a post about you talking about how you're feeling better than you ever have. Motherfucker, don't drag your ass on my carpet. I heard a post about tell me about that.
So I've been getting back training, and I feel like everything that I've done is better now. My cardio's better, my wrestling's better, my striking's better. I'm not sure who I'm gonna fight, but I'm gonna do what I always do: go out there and leave it all in there. I feel like it's gonna be people are gonna be pretty surprised, bro. Hopefully, I don't want to eat my words, but hopefully you guys see a new person in there.
What are you focusing on?
Setups to takedowns, and also staying in top control when I have the takedown, because I can take down pretty much anybody. I've only had trouble with one guy taking them down, but other than that, I just gotta keep my cardio right for those takedowns.
Tell us about that. Was that a Tinder date?
You funny? No, I haven't had a Tinder date in a while. Those go bad. I've been using Facebook dating. That's like where the
bro. That's not bad. I did that a couple times. It's not terrible.
No, it's not. It's not. That's where the rejects of Tinder go to, pick up their losses, and it's great.
Well, bro, you got like the ultimate pickup line, bro. Just say like, "Hey, I'm a fighter, yo."
What about striking? Like, what do you do for striking? Like, all fights start standing up.
So, basically, my striking, I don't want to give too much away, but my striking is going to be a lot of setting up the takedowns and a lot of just not knockout blows, just keeping the fight comfortable for me, staying out of danger, setting it up, and then, catching somebody off guard with a takedown.
Right. You working on snapping that jab?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent,
Straight
my
punches.
friend. Excellent. Are you getting with Wade on everything? Because Wade is one of our top strikers in Streetbeefs West Coast, like legitimately.
Yeah. Wade, I've been really busy because I got work, I got my school going on, I got Dungeons and Dragons, I got bitches, I got a lot of things going on, bro.
I'm sorry. There's a word.
Yeah.
What are you going to school for, bro? That's fucking awesome.
Wedo, I told your drunk ass this like multiple times.
I know, but you told me a lot of stuff, and I've always been drunk. Also, motherfucker, you called me when you were drunk last night talking about there's an electrical outage in Arizona. Is my refrigerator running? Like, come on, bro. Like, I legitimately woke up to a voice message from this dude, and he had a long spiel about, is my refrigerator okay? It was a whole thing. It was a whole fucking thing.
Hey, Medora, why don't you ever call me drunk, huh?
I don't have your number.
He doesn't really like you.
Oh, no, I like 619, dude. Me and 619, whenever we're at the events, we can't stop laughing. He's a cool
we can't stop touching each other and hugging each other.
Yeah, it's a whole love fest.
He practices his wrestling and shit.
Yeah.
He's always trying to pick me up and slam me.
Bro, this motherfucker is the dude at any party that just tries to double leg you out of nowhere all the fucking
For
time.
no reason. For no reason.
For no reason.
I'm trying.
You're standing there,
White Claw,
trying to talk to a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You
sitting
know,
there,
there's
just
no bitches at the after parties, bro. Don't lie.
I'm trying to do
There's
a
a couple.
bump, and then my leg's getting, I'm getting one legged. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
Well, that's what happens when you have about like 9 beers and a couple shots. You're gonna get taken down, bro. You're gonna get double legs. You gotta watch out. I can't help that.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
What?
Oh, man, you gotta have fun.
So, okay, the Maniac,
That's
question
funny.
for you, my friend. What's
That's
next,
funny.
Tommy? You're 5-0. You're ripping through the fucking middleweight division. Who you got in your sights right now? You got a title shot?
619. That's who he needs next.
Hey,
Let's go.
okay, so first off, shut up. Secondly, what's your answer to Maniac?
Honestly, bro, it's kind of hard to say, dude. I don't see anyone there. I mean, really, 619 will never come under 190 or 200 pounds.
200.
And I want the middleweight, not the heavyweight. I don't want the heavyweight. I want middleweight.
Yeah, of
so
course.
it would be a
that makes
pointless
sense.
fight.
But who's with you? Like, legitimately right now, like, Free Smoke's got a great point right here. A title shot makes sense, but against who? Like, I can't think of anybody else that's had a come up like you, with the exception of, I hate to say it, but running it back with Hitman. Because Hitman has made a statement. Like, I understand he started with a couple losses. Goddamn. I understand he started with a couple losses, but he's been putting in the work, and it's very, very clear. Now, Free Smoke did just say something that doesn't make any sense at all. Golden Arms and Demaniac at light heavyweight. So, if anybody's wondering, Golden Arms told me he was coming in at 200 pounds, and it showed up at 214. So, Golden Arms at light heavyweight is a fucking dream. Like, it's never happening. So, let's just move past that shit right now. Ain't no way Golden Arms. No, absolutely not. And Real Lion, what's up, man?
I feel like I just got to sit back for
Are
a
you
little
in
bit,
Texas
bro.
now? Say that again.
No, I feel like I just got to sit back for a little bit, let stuff go. I gotta watch my shoulder because this shit's been hurting for a minute. I've been fighting for like every month now, so it's like I gotta chill. My body's fucking up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, take a break, bro. Like, you deserve a break. You can relax for two months, maybe 3, and see what your division does. And yes, Isaac, I'm very, very clear as to what light heavyweight is. However, you have to take into account where people fight. Like, Hitman is a light heavyweight contender right now, but he started out as a damn near a heavyweight. So, or he's a middleweight contender, and he started out a heavyweight. So you have to pay attention to people cutting. Like, the point of Street Beefs is everybody helping each other get in shape and better themselves. So you have to take that into account. Fuck, I'm so drunk right now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
How
Jimmy.
many
Jimmy, you're
boxing,
not wrong.
But how many boxing matches has No Love actually won? I know he's got a couple L's in boxing. I think he's more so in the MMA scene, like a title contender.
That's a good point. I can't mention a couple that he recently did, but in the past, I don't know.
Because I know he lost his first 2 boxing matches, but then I don't know if he's been winning ever since then.
I think he's 5-3.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
No
3.
Love versus the Maniac does make sense. I like that fight.
He's 1
really
and 2
do.
in boxing. You say, Smoke? I mean, I don't know. You could give it to Hitman just as much as you can give it to him at that point, right?
Yeah, very true. You're not wrong. Midori, you're not wrong. Let's see. Jimmy Fitz said, I'm currently 173. I'm going to see how low I can go. I mean, maybe. Like, if you keep cutting, but, I mean, real talk, there's not a lot of fat on Jimmy Fit. If I were you, I would just stay comfortable. Don't cut. Don't take anything away from your game. You know what I mean?
I think you.
Nah,
You know what? Never mind.
nah, I was fighting like heavyweights.
No. Hey, whoa. Midoriya, what do you think, sir? What do you think about this comment right here?
I don't. I'm gonna answer it diplomatically. It's not that I don't want no love fighting. I just think when you were talking about records, you know, you're kind of being a hypocrite there, don't you think?
Woo! Got him, coach.
Damn.
I mean, no love is a MMA title contender all day. He should get that rematch with Walk
easily
as soon as possible.
Yep.
I'm just saying, dude. If you're saying that about records in boxing, you know.
Yeah, no, Free Smoke, you're not wrong. Jimmy doesn't want to come down to your weight because he'd literally have to cut his dick off. There's no fat on that dude. There's just no fat on that dude. And I've seen him just walking around in underwear. That dude's all muscle and dick. There's nothing to cut.
Wero. Free Smoke said that I was fighting at light heavyweight my first fights.
Your first 4.
I was middleweight all my fights, bro. They put me up against light heavyweight. That was different.
Yeah, you were fighting at light heavyweight, but you were a middleweight. Yes,
Yeah, you were like 190 most of those.
Yeah,
fights,
yeah. Every fight I was under 200.
Hey, hold on. My girl just took a shot of my Ciroc. Did you just steal a shot of my Ciroc?
Babe, you can slow down.
Okay, well, what's the...
I love you.
I know, but what's the blowjob situation now? Is it a yes?
What do you think?
Yeah, 5-3.
It's a yes. Yes, you are buff as fuck, Jimmy Fit. However, I mean, I don't know if you noticed this, but this is not... That's not a thing in fighting. You still get your fucking ass whooped being buff. Hitman is 0-0-1 at middleweight. No love is 1 and 2. What's better?
0-0-1.
I mean, they're both guys that probably shouldn't fight based on the records, but there's other things going on there, right? Like Hitman drawled with Demaniac. Demaniac, who was your hardest opponent you fought so far? Besides, don't count the heat index because we haven't seen that yet. But who's the hardest guy you
don't
fought
count the
so
heat
far?
index. Honestly, it was probably in heat index.
The most dangerous was Hitman for sure.
Okay. Would you be
like,
opposed
you gotta
to
be more...
Thanks, love.
What was that?
Would you be opposed if they said, like, yeah, you get your title, but you got to fight Hitman? Would you have umbrage with that, or how would you feel about that?
Nah, I mean, the title, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah? See, I think so, too.
I mean, another rematch is pointless, but for the title, it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, though. Draws are always capable of rematches. Draws are weird. I don't like draws.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, a lot of people don't like draws. Go ahead, bro.
It depends how it's judged, though, you know, because, like, best 2 out of 3, you would think you'd win, right? But it's not how everything's judged.
Yeah, like, I don't mind draws because sometimes an opponent, like one of the fighters, don't deserve to lose a fight. And you can't tell which one wins. Like, the Heat Index tournament is a perfect example. You have 3 minutes to prove what you're doing. And Demaniac can vouch for it. It's fucking tough in there to prove a point in that 3 minutes. You know, that's why most fights are much longer. So if we have to judge, we set the standard beforehand so everybody knows exactly what we're judging on. But as far as draws go, it's going to happen. Not so much because both fighters were exactly the same, but because one fighter doesn't deserve to lose. Or both fighters don't deserve to lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I like that mentality, but sometimes it's just like, you know, it is too close to call.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And that mentality, I'm not a fan of that mentality if we're talking about UFC or Bellator or ONE FC or, you know, if you're getting paid to fight, then no, we don't need that mentality. We're not getting paid to fight. This is a fucking hobby. So at certain times, a fighter doesn't deserve to lose because they gave it their all. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah, Okay, I guess I could see that. I don't know if I agree, but I guess I could see that.
No, you agree. You just don't know it yet.
I don't agree, but it's all right.
Okay, you just said you don't know if you agree.
Well, you made me say it. You pushed me to the edge. I don't agree.
Hey, don't let the peer pressure get you, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Speak your
I
mind.
don't do good in political arguments. I always fold.
Yeah, so my thing is like, okay, so Free Smoke's got a point right here. And that's a valid point. A lot of guys feel this way. I felt this way pre-Street Beefs. But that's because the winning part was very, very important to me. But after a certain point, you just look at it and you go, okay, did I give everything to this fight? And is it a draw? Like, did that other person give everything too? We're not paid to do this. You know what I mean? At a certain point, you got to understand the draw is very, very realistic. It's a realistic situation. And it's not so much that, you know, let's say Midoriya and Demaniac fight. Like, if everybody gives their all, and it's very, very close, you know, you both did just as much damage to each other as the other one, does somebody deserve to lose? That's the question.
Okay, well, but see, you bring up a very interesting point when you said earlier that we do this as a hobby, right?
Correct.
But if you intend to make a career out of this, right, and you put your all in there, should you get a draw or a loss for it? Especially if we have a third-party organization or whatever watching our videos and saying, you know what, I would have given this man a shot had he won. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this is where I have to agree with Free Smoke that the idea of draws, at least for me, I would see them as losses, and I don't know, man. That's
So
just
there's
me, though.
there's no scouting organization in the world that's looking at what the judges say at the end of that amateur bout. They're looking at your performance. Okay, and I know this. I'm actually working with the scouting organization for Arizona State University to try to look at some of the Street Beefs guys. It's very, very fledgling right now, but we're working on it. And that's the big thing I was telling them. I said, you do not go by what the decisions are. You go by the performance. And they said, duh, basically. You know, of course. So they look at the performance as a whole, not the judge's decision. These guys don't care what your amateur record looks like in a Street Beefs. You know what I mean? They understand what you're doing. So, and then secondly, as far as that goes, when you take... What happened?
Oh no, the Hitman versus Jimmy Fit.
Oh,
the comment.
What we got going on?
I don't think Jimmy. I don't know if that's gonna work out for you, bud. I don't know.
What do you mean? Yeah, like I'm just saying how I feel. Now I'm in a different bracket than a lot of you guys. I came into Street Beefs as a final hurrah because I knew that my fighting career is over. My fighting career happened 10 fucking years ago. You know what I mean? Like, when half of you motherfuckers were barely hitting puberty. And so now I'm just trying to hold on to the last vestiges of my youth so I can get a couple fights. The end, no big deal. But some of you guys, this is a stepping stone for you. So if you're looking to make an absolute career of this, trust me, your wins and losses don't matter here. It's your performance that they're looking at. It's how you transitioned from you know, what you're doing to what you can become. I don't know. I can't put those last words together. I'm so fucking drunk and high right now, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's your performance, not so much your wins and losses, because they also know that these fucking dudes sitting around a cage are not professional judges. You know what I mean? So that shit doesn't count.
Cool story, right? I'm bored out of my fucking mind. We're trying to have somebody come on.
Yeah.
We're trying to have somebody come on here. Jeez,
Jimmy, you would gas out before it even happened, bro. Don't talk like that, bro. I know
guy. Jeez.
I know I look like a punk, but I ain't no punk, bro.
30 minutes talking about
shit, man. Yeah, I'm starting
mind.
to love this new Midoriya, bro. He don't let no one fucking talk shit.
I know, I love that shit. Fuck yeah. New name, who dis?
I never quit in any of my fights, bro. You quit in every single one.
Oh shit.
Except the one you won, but
wow.
Wait, what?
Freaking Midoriya should have said that fool quits his fights, bro.
Who? What happened?
Go ahead.
Jimmy Fit.
Oh.
Damn, man, real fucking blow.
Just because I said that Hitman would work him, you know, I didn't even.
Hey,
say
Wero,
that.
do me a favor and check your phone, yeah. Jesus,
damn, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bitch,
I told you.
Jimmy, no one's taken me out in one round yet, bud. But I don't see you doing that.
Oh, God. Hey man, I see a beef fight. I see a beef fight brewing.
I'm just, you know, stating facts.
You being a bully.
Yeah, Midoriya is talking ballsy.
Am I being a bully? I don't mean to. I'm sorry. I really don't.
Oh man.
Nah, you should have stuck to your guns, bro. Don't back up.
I thought what I was saying was fair. He said that I wouldn't last around. I'm just saying that I probably would.
Yeah, like against Jimmy Fit?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You've got twice the cardio Jimmy Fit does. You've been in there with some of the fucking most murderous motherfuckers in all of Street Beefs. Like, Jimmy Fit wouldn't be shit to you.
I'm sorry, Fit. Really, I didn't mean to disrespect you, but I took it that way. Sorry.
Ain't no disrespect. I mean, I don't think, like look at the people on this show right now. Free Smoke, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. I'm fucking done, bro.
Yeah, I'm drunk as fuck, man. I don't even know what the
Gentlemen, how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
Ah, Daniel's cutting us off. Daniel's cutting us off. Fuck yeah. Hey, Dad.
Come on, boo.
Daddy Daniel.
Boo.
All right, gentlemen, we certainly appreciate y'all for being on the show. I just got to close up with 619.
This is some bullshit.
I feel censored.
Yeah.
I mean, I let y'all do your thing, right? And so, but I've been in the back for a while.
Who was the one who stepped out of line and was it me or who was it?
No, actually,
I don't think anybody. I think the time frame is 2.5 hours. I think the time stepped out of line at this
It's
point.
the time. It was the time.
Yeah, because this is. I don't know if you guys understand. This is an hour show. The show's supposed to be an hour, but we always just be bullshit.
Yeah, I told my son around 45 minutes ago I was going to jump on. I'll be right back to read him a bedtime story.
Right back.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, it will happen though.
All right. Well, Domaniac, thanks for being on. Medora, thanks for coming on. I love the new style that you're bringing. I love the new trash talking. Continue. And Beverly Hills Ninja, I always appreciate all your support, brother. Thanks for coming on.
I got you guys, man.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you, homeboy.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, so real talk. Yeah, sorry, D. So yeah, it's supposed to be. This is an hour show, but we just start chopping it the fuck up. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, I just want to say special shout out to Daniel here. I know he's behind the scenes all the time. But I don't think you guys even remotely understand what he's responsible.
I don't think you know how much he has to babysit Wero. I mean, fuck.
Correct. But I would like to make everybody keeps in mind that I was here on time today. 619 has never been on time a day in his fucking life.
I'm Mexican, bro. We're not on time.
Yeah, you know it's funny because 619 always says, "Well, come on, brother."
Daniel's on time. He's never not on time.
But here's the thing, though. All right, remember Wero did this the last season finale. You remember 619? Look, gentlemen. All right. So before we get, look, we're trying to close up. This is the season finale. All right, we did a lot of things this season, and so I just want to kind of close up, do quick reflections on just a bit of the year, right? And some of, for those who incorporate or have executive positions, normally what you get at the end of the year is kind of an annual report or end of the year review, right? And so if you're familiar with that, it's a document. It can be 10 to 20, 30 pages of you kind of explaining and detailing the things that you did as a company and what worked and what did not. And so what we're going to do is do kind of takeaways. What what do you think were some moments where it was like some missed opportunities or some learnings, I should say, from the season?
Man, so sorry, I'm gonna take the 619 because I'm the executive between the two of us. But
this should last 45 minutes. Go, Wero.
I think 24 episodes is a lot. We did 24 episodes this season. We did 12 the first time. And that was gorgeous. I think we go back to every other week and doing 12 episodes instead of 24. It was because that was a lot.
Yeah, certainly, like being able to like doubling up the workload. Certainly, I think added additional pressure not only on us as a podcast, but it added a lot of pressure on y'all as hosts.
Yes,
and so being able to come up with content every single week, but also like determining what the content was, added a little bit of spice and a little bit of tension between y'all. I think between us all.
Daniel, do we really want to get into this? Because I'll be very blunt about this. If you want
to,
no,
blunt, asshole.
Like we'll break it down. If everybody want to know what the conflict was, we will break it the fuck
down. Go ahead, broski.
Go ahead, broski. Okay.
Chop it up.
Here's the deal. Okay, Daniel and I take the shit very, very seriously. Like I take Heart in the Fight very seriously.
My chest hurts already.
Because I'm Daniel's partner. I'm legitimately Daniel's partner. Like when he wants to accomplish something, I want to make sure it gets done. 619 on the other hand is a fucking cunt sometimes, bro. He's oh my god. We message in the group chat, hey, who do you want on the show? And then we don't get. That's what we get for 2 fucking days. Like
that is true.
Yeah, true. Like what the fuck do we do with that? So,
and here's the thing. Here's the beautiful part is that Wero will submit a number of ideas, and then it comes like the day before, and 619 is like, I don't like any of these ideas. And it's like,
bro.
What?
Not only does he not like any of those ideas, you know what he says? He goes MEH, man. That's what the fuck he says, man. And I'm like, you motherfucker, pick somebody. Like I just had a fight with this dude. Can we have him on? Man. Yeah, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
Oh, shit.
Sucking some dick today. Okay, good.
Oh, fuck. Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, so I know, like I said, doubling up the workload certainly put a lot of pressure on, I think, on a relationship, put a little strain on a relationship. However, I think going back to 12, I think will help. Will help not only that, but also I think help us recover from.
Yes.
I mean, because it takes a lot of time. All right, it takes a lot of effort on our part to organize people, coordinate people, to bring them on, and then also to have the conversation, and then for us to try to chop up some of the things that we came out of. And doing it weekly is just hard, right? Because the conversation is
hard.
Yeah. The conversation is constantly changing. The matchups are changing. And so it's like we have to constantly be on our feet when we're doing these shows. And so I think having a week break between the shows will certainly help.
And on top of that, you think I have another whole podcast that I have a lot of homework to do for. And then we just had the Heat Index event, and I have a lot of homework to do for that. Like so the chopping up just the fight video, it's less than half an hour. It's a couple minutes shy of half an hour. It took me 9 strict hours of editing to do that. And that's just me. That's not Daniel, who knows what the fuck he's doing when it comes to editing. You know what I mean? He's still editing constantly nonstop for Heart in the Fight, for Streetbeefs Westcoast. So there's a lot that goes into this shit. So I think chopping it back to 12 episodes, and on top of that, we're still cooking other things up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're cooking. Like it's not, hey, we got these things, we're gonna just rely on them. We're cooking other ideas up. You know?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Now, I think another learning, even for myself, as I reflect on the year, was that before going into the season, our channel had not been monetized, right? And so we weren't qualified to be monetized. I think somewhere in the beginning of the season, we got monetized. And I think
we 10 episodes in.
Yeah, and so I think we had, projected that being able to, as a channel, to be able to be monetized or being compensated for the content, it would at least give us something to look forward to. And I think what we didn't expect was as soon as we turned on the feature, was that every episode we did on What on a Mexican, it was flagged. Every single one.
Demonetized.
Every single one of them.
And what was that due to? Was it just language, or was it content?
It was a number of things. I think it was language. I think it was content, and also it could also have been like some of the name calling, right? And so, especially some like even if you look back at what was said earlier today's episode, I was like, oh yeah, we're definitely not going to make any money off this this show.
I think I called somebody a cunt. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, there was a number of things. There was a number of things that were said, and so here's the thing, right?
There's no
so
way
if this
to
is
tell.
So if this is the flagship program, the flagship show of the channel, if this can't be monetized, it makes it really difficult for anything else. And so I think we were expecting something to come in from this show, and it wasn't. And so what that did, it forced us to think of other ways to, well, how do you monetize? Because here's the reason why we monetize. One is to, at one point in time, we will be able to compensate our host at some point, right? But also, you know, we get the funds that come into Heart in a Fight is for the end of the year trophies, right? So when we have the end of the year awards, we want to be able to pay for those trophies to give the folks to ship them out. And then second, like when there's like cage funds, we want to be able to contribute to those things. And then when there's emergencies, when fighters have emergencies, it's helping folks do that. And so, but when our flagship show can't bring in any revenue, we have to think of other ways to create and produce those avenues. And one of them was trying to do merch, but then everyone's doing merch. And so it makes it just really difficult.
It makes it very, very hard. Like we printed up 100 2-year anniversary event t-shirts and didn't really sell any. So that takes a hit because all that money goes back into getting fighters out to fights, doing the trophies, putting on the specials, all kinds of stuff.
Any lessons for you, 619?
I told Wero today I will take our private chats more seriously. You know what I mean? Sometimes I go in there and I fuck around with y'all, and I'm like, man, I think they're kind of mad at me. You know, they kind of went silent on me for a few hours. Maybe they're fucking talking behind my back.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this spick. You know what I mean?
Well, it wasn't that, but if it was like, if this motherfucker was in range right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Punch me, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it just makes it difficult to, because here's the thing, like it's I think it's easier if we were making, you know, progress every single chat, but when it's like a joke every single time we go in there and we never get progress, it just makes it difficult to move forward. It's like, all right, so what are we doing, y'all?
Yeah. Nothing. But
and then, yes. And then what are some of the gains? What were some of the things that I think we gained from the season?
Wero, you first. 20 minutes. Let's go.
Learning. Yeah, I'm super drunk right now. Learning experience. That there was quite a few episodes that I got too drunk to do my job. This episode right here, on purpose. Okay, I told the guys straight up ahead of time. It's season finale. I'm getting shit faced. It is what it is. Whatever. But previous episodes, I got a little too drunk, a little too high. Had to tone that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, we found out a lot about what works and what doesn't as far as specific themes.
I think promoting. I think the promoting, trying to get the views up. Yep. We tried different stuff during the season. Reels,
some of it worked,
pictures, posters, banners. We tried some stuff.
Yep.
Different guests. Wero started bringing amateur people on. We gave that a shot.
Yeah, which personally, I like that. I like having amateur.
We sent some DMs to Tyson Fury that were read by no one. You know, we tried, people, right?
Well,
you
really?
think we want to have free smoke and fucking the artist formerly known as Mustache on this motherfucker? No. You know what I mean? Well, it's all we fucking got. You know what I mean?
The artist formerly known as Mustache. Bro. That is literally the funniest thing you've said all fucking season. That was gold.
Yeah, I certainly think like being able to figure out ways to expand our branch since we knew that a lot of our shows are not going to be monetized, which means that YouTube is not going to care about our show, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to push it because they're not going to get money.
We broke.
Yeah, so they're just like, you know what? Like, just leave it alone.
As Top G, Andrew Tate would call us the brokies.
Yeah, like, so we legitimately do this for everyone else's entertainment.
Yes.
We are never going to make money off of this podcast because 619's fucking language, that cunt.
Yeah. We're not going to make dick off this podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're pretty much just wasting time and energy trying to entertain you.
So,
You know what I mean?
Daniel, you want to make a podcast so we can actually make some money?
But that has actually been the discussion for us, right? In the background, for those who are kind of observing, is like, okay, then what do we change for the next season? Do we change anything? What do we need to pivot? Do we even care that our channel is not going to be monetized or episodes are not going to be monetized because of the content? And if we don't care about that, if we just want to run it like want to run it as rogue as possible, then what are some other avenues for us to get the revenue? And then, but it's funny, sponsors. But then it's funny because 619's like response every single time is like, let's just go to Rumble. And it's like, dude, have you been on Rumble before? He's like, no.
Top G.
And the answer is no. I've never. His web browser has never seen Rumble. He's like, oh, let's go to Rumble. Like that is. There's nothing more classic 619 than that, except for maybe when he goes. Yeah, he goes, hey guys, what time should I log on? 6:50. Awesome. 7:02. I'm waiting for this motherfucker still. He literally, I don't think you guys understand. He pops into the group when the 1 minute countdown is happening. When you guys tune in, he starts tuning in. I'm like, fucking host, bro.
Yeah, like he'll say, "Oh, we're live." It's like, "Yeah, bro."
Yeah.
We've been live.
He says it all the time. Oh, we're live.
As long as the intention to be there on time is there. I'm trying.
Which is important to nobody.
And so being able to experiment, right, and trying to get our brand out there is certainly, I think, it's certainly been a gain for us. And as you see, like we're certainly doing that in our IG reels. I don't know if you've seen that, but Hard to Fight has certainly been playing around with the IG reels, and our numbers have certainly increased. Our subscriber count has went up 200 in the past 2 weeks, and so I'm like, okay, cool. So I think at this rate, I mean, we'll be moving, and so hopefully that we will get the IG popping. So that we can really start cutting up some of our episodes and putting them there. But I'm also getting the rhythm of it. Now I understand how to get the numbers, like what works and what doesn't. And so I'm learning. And so I think that has helped. Having Wero editing as well has helped. So being able to edit some things, put some content together, I think will be helpful.
Shout out to Wero. He's been taking over some of the editing duties.
And then 619 too. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then at 619 as well, I think what I liked about this year, this season.
Tell them what 619 has been doing behind the scenes.
There's not a lot, so calm down.
No, the thing that I appreciate when Wero went to Florida, when 619 stepped up in ways I had not seen him step up.
I forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
That's all he had for the year, though. Like, that was a fucking wrap. He was like, that's enough responsibility for the year. You guys catch me in 2023. He was over. He was done.
Do you remember when Wero was in the boonies somewhere where there's no internet connection? Like, is it 1997? Like, the fuck? Is it net zero?
I don't think you understand.
I mean, where does your family live? Like, in a swamp?
North Central Florida. You can still hear the internet there. Like, it's fucking old school, bro. Yeah, no.
That was real fishy. That was real fishy.
Yeah, but 619 stepped up. He was like the producer. So he was generating ideas. He was like, hey, we should get this guest. We should talk about this. We'll run it this way. Like, he literally became the producer
I
when
think
was gone.
one of the highest rated episodes was one of
Don't
those.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
When
bro.
Wero came back, that shit did a nosedive.
Just, yep, yeah.
I, you know, it's funny because I'm just going to attribute that to just timing. I think the timing.
Nah, people love Wero, man. It's the whole dynamic. You know?
Yeah,
Of
there is
him
a dynamic.
dragging,
Right, here's the
dragging
thing.
guests, just dragging guests through the fucking mud. Just what can I? Hey, what's your favorite color? Hell on wheels. Yeah. What kind of jug do you use? Jesus Christ,
Bro, hey, one of
Did
us has
somebody
to
already
ask
you
questions.
Did somebody already ask you this question? Yeah, I asked him 15 minutes ago. Oh, cool. Let's ask him again.
Somebody has to ask questions. You just sit there and just fucking stare at the screen like a turd. Like you do nothing. Fucking bring something. Ask a question. I'm just waiting on you to start talking. That's all.
That was pretty fun. That's pretty funny. Are you hearing this, 619? Are you catching the joke, 619? I'm like, shoot me now, Daniel. Shoot me now.
In my defense, I'm really drunk.
You know, it's funny. I can
Yeah,
always
we get
tell
it,
when
we get
609 is tuning out. 609 is doing this.
Yep. Bro, like, how the fuck do you get on your phone in the middle of your podcast, bro?
I'm texting Daniel.
Your
Dad,
name-
papi, help. Help me,
Bitch,
apa.
you
Help.
are the Mexican in the fucking label of this whole thing. The Mexican. That's you.
I was
Why
really
are you
close
on your
to just
phone?
throwing you off the screen. I was about to put you off.
Do it.
I was like, no, he's having so much fun. Chopping it up with his little guest.
I am.
Let's see how far it goes. You know?
I am.
So-
I like Hell on Wheels, man. He's
But,
cool as fuck.
but here's the thing, though. Y'all have a great dynamic. Like it's playing out right now, right? I love this dynamic. And so I think one of the key things that we're certainly going to try to pivot to in the next season is what does it look like to actually get MMA professional fighters on here? Or what does it look like to get any professional fighters on here with this dynamic playing out?
Oh. Well, if we could actually get 619 to show up, because I had real MMA fighters on here once, but he just never showed up. So if he
We're
shows
talking
up,
about
I think it'll be really
We're
cool.
talking about real fighters, okay? We're not talking about
Yeah,
amateurs.
no. Yeah, real fighter. Like, they have amateur fights, you don't. So I think they're more real fighters than you are, big
I'm still
homie.
better than them, Wero.
No, you're not. Oh, come on, bro. With them puffy-ass gloves and those pillow hands, you ain't better than shit.
Oh, man.
So
Hey,
we
Viking
definitely
Word
want-
beat the shit out of you. Don't talk.
All right, so look, we certainly want this dynamic to translate to the professional level, right? So what does it look like to bring this dynamic on the professional scene?
Yeah.
And when you look at the professional scene, especially when you look at MMA, even boxing itself, like there really are no kind of dynamic duels or any kind of characters. I think the closest folks are Jake Paul and Logan Paul, but that's them fighting. It's not them covering, like they're not part of media or people covering the event.
Right.
And so what does it look like for y'all to come on the scene to do that very thing? And so we're certainly, if y'all have any connects, anyone that we can connect to, instead of, you know, right now we're just getting a bunch of blank stares when we reach out to pros.
Yeah.
If y'all have any insights, let us know
Hey.
because that's certainly the pivot.
Hey, Sugar Sean O'Malley, I work with your cousin. Hit us up.
I like how you're talking like he's ever going to hear this.
Yeah, he'd probably never, ever hear this. And plus, I was in his DMs. He didn't hear it.
Early, huh? You were in his
Too
DMs
explosive.
early.
Too
huh?
explosive. If you have some connects, hit me
Ooh.
up. Hit me up.
Too explosive? Good
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Let's hear it, bro.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
You talking about
absolutely.
Terrence? Is there Terrence, the young dude? Because if so, oh man, he is a
Yeah,
killer.
absolutely. Yes, he's
From the UFC,
Night
he
murderer.
is a killer.
Yep. Yeah.
That's all we need, baby. We need that UFC. You know what I mean? That UFC guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be
So,
dope. That'd be super dope.
and you know the beautiful part, and I think the last game, you know, I certainly want to highlight on this part is that the punch stats. I thought that was awesome. Like being able to bring that in to break down fights.
I think
to get the-
everybody loved that, right? I mean, when you posted the stats on the East Coast on the main page, they were like, "Man, this is dope as fuck." Like,
It
we've
paints
never
a
had
picture.
this.
It paints a very, very clear picture.
Absolutely. The Showtime and Venom Blacc fight was huge. The breakdown was huge, just as big. Having both of them talk about the fight was awesome.
Yeah,
That was a
and
good
like
season.
even
I forget
even
about those
Face-
episodes we got.
Yeah, Face this weekend told me that when he first saw me with the tattoos and I was in shape and everything, he thought I was stupid. But after we did those breakdowns, he's like, he's not stupid. He definitely said that.
Yeah, I think his opinion of you changed from the first time him hating your guts and ignoring you to the mixer where he actually spoke to you and acknowledged your presence.
Legit.
I think
But I
it
mean, in
cha-
his
yeah.
defense, we're all sparring, and I'm like, I don't spar. So I get it. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, so adding the punch stats, adding the debates, I think helped, which I think we're able to bring in some of the big moments that we had on the show. And I think two of them, if I can, I mean, there's a bunch of others, but two that I certainly want to recollect here is one, bringing E7 on the show. Before then, he was mysterious. Like, no one knew who this cat was.
That was big.
That was huge, being able to bring E7. I mean, it took me about a full week to get him on. Like, we were communicating every single day, and I wasn't sure if he was coming on.
Still not
to the
sure if
very
he's
end.
going to be there.
Yes.
E7 is a fascinating individual, and you could not find a more polar opposite than E7 and your boy Juice. I don't know if you guys know this, but they're brothers.
Oh yeah, absolutely, killers too. Oh my god,
we've known this.
Yes,
I know, that's the joke. 619, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we got to have Too Explosive at one of Streetbeefs Westcoast fights events.
Absolutely.
So if anyone who's not familiar with Too Explosive, he was the reigning champ from the Scrapyard. He moved to the Bay Area, so now he's going to be coming over to the West Coast. And so make sure y'all show him some love.
That's so
and I can't
awesome.
wait to see him in our cages because we have a ton of competition for him. And just imagine.
What's his weight class?
What weight class?
I want to say he's 155.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. 50s. Yep.
Nasty.
We got a killer 55
Yeesh.
division-ish. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
speaking of E7, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
E7, D.
I mean, there's a number. And he's an MMA. Like his wrestling is on point. And so yeah, he has
Is
tons
he
of.
strictly MMA or boxing too?
I feel like he's done some boxing, but I mean, certainly
Mostly MMA. Yeah.
he's certainly he's 55, 145 to 155.
155, 145.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a killer.
Bro, we got just a stacked
Want that
division.
fire chick. Oh. Hey, but the thing is, right? Like he moved, so there is no like he's coming. We didn't trade for him. He's coming through, right? And so now he's
No.
gonna
We traded for him.
Who you traded him for?
I don't know. The Canadian, the same guy we always trade.
I mean, how much can we get for the Canadian at this point? You know what I mean? A six pack.
Probably like no 6-pack. That's a lot. Probably.
That's
You ever
a
been to Walmart and when you walking up and they got those Coke machines are like 50 cents? One of those probably.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
And then and then which led to another big moment was that having Italian Tyson on here. Right,
Oh,
because
shit.
before him, right, because he
Damn.
was Ghost for a long time, right,
Yeah.
and so he
By
was
ghost, you mean in jail? He was incarcerated, is the word you're looking for.
Yeah.
Like he's not
He wasn't
ghost
in-
because he wants to
He
be.
wasn't in.
He's just
He wasn't in
jail.
fucking Tibet. You know what I mean? He was in the
Yeah, he
big
wasn't
house.
hiding out like Dave Chappelle in Africa and shit.
He was
Just lock the
turning
fuck up.
fucking toothbrushing into fucking shanks. Let's keep it real. You know?
Exactly. Yes.
I wasn't gonna put my man's business out there, but yeah.
We already talked about it. And there's nobody that doesn't know about it. It's cool.
Yes, we had Tyson on here. And then remember the funny moment when we brought on $1 Million Hands and he fanboyed over Tyson?
Oh my god. He was I've never seen somebody gargle a cock so heavily.
that clip right
Jesus.
there is amazing. Of MDH, this fat boy. Hey
It's
man,
really good. That was fucking gold.
I just gotta give you your props, man. Favorite fighter, bro.
Hey bro, I wish you were my real dad so you could teach me how to fight. Yeah, all that. Fucking all that. Yeah, he was. Don't get me twisted. I love me some $1 Million Hands. Like he's a cool dude. I like him.
That's the homie. That's the homie. That's the homie.
He is the homie.
Yeah, but that was like unexpected though. That was the funniest
Very.
part.
Yes.
And then right after he had to critique his fight, and he was like, "I had you 3-0."
I had you 3-0. Like, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. We almost removed him from the fucking live stream immediately.
That piece of shit just say 3-0.
He did, didn't he? Motherfucker. No, absolutely not. Come on.
Yeah. So there was a number of big moments this season, and so again, man, I'm super excited for season number 3, but I know that this was a necessary break, and so just wanted to take some time to kind of reflect on the season. And so I'm gonna take
the liberty, Daniel, of doing the season 2 highlight reel with just a bunch of clips, just like that one, and then I'll shoot it to you. Then you put your little sprinkles on it. We set it out there to the universe. Recap.
Okay, let's do that.
So I'm gonna just to be 100% clear.
Jay Gotham's freestyle was my favorite. Shit like that,
So what's gonna happen is he's gonna send you a voice message of a couple things he vaguely remembers that happened on the show, and he's like, "Hey, clip that shit, D," and then that's it. That's like by what he means doing all the road work for that. That's what he means. He's gonna send you a voice message of what he remembers. So good luck, homie.
Hey, Daniel, remember when I said that one joke about Wero and like the guest laughed? Clip that.
Put that in there.
Put the Jay Gotham freestyle. And then blended it with me. Okay.
Highlight. Make sure I'm wearing my hat and my 20-cent chain. Hey, if for everybody that's watching, I've held that chain in my hands. It's plastic as fuck.
Heavier. What was heavier, my chain or my cock in your hand?
The chain. The chain at fucking 1/10 of a pound. Yeah, absolutely.
So here's the thing, right?
Motherfucker.
When we transition to season 3, and if we continue with the dark humor, it just means that as
we're going to Rumble, baby.
Y'all got to support us, right? Y'all got to make sure y'all buying our merch, super chatting, so that we can make something out of this, so that we can grow this little engine until it becomes a really big deal in the MMA or just fighting in combat. Podcasting space. Period.
So I'm gonna be blunt for everybody real quick because Daniel real like he does it, he says it, but I'm gonna be very blunt. We can be PC or we can be Wero in the Mexican. But if we Wero in the Mexican, y'all gotta drop a couple bucks to help Daniel out a little bit. If we go PC, then we'll shoot that direction and see what we can do. But like if you want us to stay who we are, send Daniel all your money. Every bit of it.
Hard to fight. All right,
hard to fight. Sorry, hard to fight.
I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. We going to Rumble, baby.
Bro, my favorite part is he goes, "Hey, bro, hey, let me tell you something." Like he grabs that fucking mic and deep throats the shit out of it, doesn't he? Fuck.
But the thing is, I like that around 619 because he knows
I love it. I love it.
Because he's about to say something. He's about to drop a mic somewhere.
Yeah, when he leans up in that mother. Hey, Wero. I know he's about to say some real shit. And oftentimes he legitimately surprises me. Like he does surprise me. Like he'll hit a guess with a dope question.
We had some great gorilla moments too. Like,
oh yes.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
Hey,
listen.
Listen.
And he says, "Listen," just to do this.
Or go on a massive rant, bro. He'll go listen, and then on a huge, massive rant. But
Listen,
I love me
Baltimore.
Man.
I'm from Baltimore, man. Listen to me, man.
Hey, y'all got Dougs? Y'all got Dougs? Dougs? He says Dougs, bro, instead of dogs.
Yeah.
That shit's so funny. That's
when
gold to me, bro. I love it.
We needed Gorilla on the season finale. That's what we fought.
Bro, I know. He reminds me of Snoop from The Wire, bro. He's Snoop from The Wire.
He reminds me of Gorilla from Baltimore.
Hey, it's all anime, homie. It's Pokemon.
Yeah. No, just fine. So, yeah, there's tons of books here. So, I feel like I've answered that question before, but it's tons of books. I mean, my son has his own library, so we read around this house.
Did you say library?
Library. He has his own library.
You didn't put that R in there the first time. You said library. Bro, come on, bro.
I was trying to mimic a little bit of gorilla, but it's all good.
You saying he don't know words?
Nope, he just blends them all in.
He does. It's one long word.
Gorilla talking about his jail time is just a classic moment to me. I gotta go back and watch it. That was hilarious.
There was a
Remember
lot
him talking about his jail time?
Hey,
we started
I
fucking
think my
with him.
favorite thing about this season finale is how excited I am to see what Daniel cooks up for the intro for the next one. For season 3, bro. Woo! I don't know what he's putting together, but it's gonna be gangsta.
Yeah, and we got 24 episodes to cut from.
Yeah.
And how many fights? Because I know you incorporate fights in there too. We got what, 3, 4, 5 fights between the two of us to clip from.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd probably lean more towards 619. He's got a little bit more video.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have more highlights.
You got a couple of highlights, but I'm definitely more entertaining than he is.
Yeah, we'll just show Wero's intro, Mesa Wero, for his highlights. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, the first 10 seconds. You can always expect
him walking in the cage and him walking out the cage.
Who have I fought since season 2 started, though? Like,
yeah, season 2.
Was Bad News? Was Bad News in there? Bad News.
No, that was season 1.
Yeah,
season 1. Okay, so Golden Arms.
Yeah, it was Golden Arms for season
sure.
2.
Yeah, so there's a couple highlights. There's a couple highlights in there.
Yeah. I mean, we can certainly use that uppercut. The uppercut was classic. Classic Weddle right there.
Classic. That was hands down the best punch I've ever thrown in my life, bro. Triple jab, uppercut. Come on.
Yeah, you definitely. And then you got to put when Golden Arm just rocking him side to side like he's dancing. Like when he hits him, Weddle's just like, oh,
bro.
Remember the end of round 2? Weddle literally go like this. Oh.
Just fucking bouncing around.
Yeah,
bro, when you got those fucking tree trunks hitting you, you move.
Yeah.
You just move. It is what it is. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, just put some like music behind it, and so he's like,
yeah, I nailed it. Yeah, you could clip 619 and I both fighting Golden Arms, both fighting Silence. Who else did we fight together?
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it, actually.
All right, cool, gentlemen. Well, I mean, any last words? Any last words?
I mean, I got last words, but I'm offering you. You go.
We'll see you guys in season 3. I promise we'll try to be more professional. I don't know what we're gonna do.
That's a bold statement coming from this dude.
I don't know what we're gonna do. I can't wait for that first episode. When is that first episode gonna come on, Daniel? What's the time frame you're thinking? When do we come back?
January.
I think, yeah, I would say January, February. Give y'all some time. But here's the thing: like, we continue to create other content, right? So there is supplemental material, supplemental content that we're continuing to cook up, like Locked In, but also like the betting lines, like you and Free Smoke. I mean, there's tons of UFC cards, and boxing. That
I like it. I mean,
you gamble all the time, and so there's so much content that comes from that.
Yeah,
a lot of content. Yep. So, I just want to thank all the fans, man. Like, there have been a solid number of you guys holding us down from the gate. You know, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, certainly. No, the fans, we couldn't do it without y'all. Like, if we didn't see folks tuning in, we probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah, honestly, if I didn't see that little number up there growing, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, and I think that makes the best part, right, is that being able to interact with the fans, of those who are tuning in, just seeing the side conversations that are happening are just like, I think adds to the spice. Because I always tell folks, look, watch the comedic value that the hosts bring, but also watch the chat, because there's so much happening in the chat that can't actually make it to the screen. Right. And so you have to do two. I always watch the shows twice. I watch it for, if I don't catch it in real time, I watch the full show, just y'all, and then I read the chat the second time.
It definitely is a whole dynamic as far as when you incorporate, like, the fans bring a lot to this entire podcast.
Yeah. Sure do.
It's huge, super huge.
Yeah, we've had some great moments with the chat, with like the super chat, the donations, the live streams, man. The live streams we've done for some of our events have been some of the best moments. Were those Streetbeefs West Coast live streams with all the guests, man. Just hilarious Saturday mornings here on Hard
Yeah,
to
and that
Fight.
was an
The
addition
best.
to this year. This year we made that
Yeah.
addition.
That's true, we did.
And it worked really well. And I got to thank you, 619, for being the one who kind of who's kind of like handling it, right? You're the one who's the forefront figure of the live stream shows. You're the main commentator. You bring folks in, and Jimmy Fit certainly not only is he cooking up stuff in this show, but he also is doing stuff on the live stream too, right? And so
Yeah, shout out Jimmy, man. Jimmy's always in the lives, talking his shit, kicking people in the nuts, pissing off Sunshine. Keep doing what you're doing, Jimmy.
Appreciate it, bro.
You're making a name for yourself for sure. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah, thank you, Stan. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. The arguments in the chat are golden. They are golden.
It really are.
Yeah, it really goes off. And so, gentlemen, I certainly appreciate y'all. But before we go, I just want to make sure that folks know we added a new member to Heart in the Fight. And so you'll probably, I think you heard his voice if you've been tuning into 619 and Free Smoke on the betting line stuff. But we added a new member to Heart in the Fight. And he's going to be helping with some of the producing. And that is Island Strong. So I just want to welcome him to the show. So you'll probably see him on the sticks behind this show as well. So I just wanted to make sure that folks saw that. And if you are interested, right, in being part of what we're doing here at Heart in the Fight, be sure to contact us, and we'll figure out ways to fit you in if there's a benefit for mutual parties. All right.
Yeah.
Until then,
awesome.
I appreciate y'all both. And for everyone else, we appreciate y'all and continue to tune in. Until next time we see y'all, make sure you keep your heart in the fight. Peace.